That eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-499-2888. 813-499-2888 to restore your sex life in just one visit. Call now. 813-499-2888.
Great Scott! Back to the Future is now on stage, and audiences are going wild, declares the New York Times. It's a jaw-dropping spectacle that hits all the right buttons, raves USA Today. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious entertainment. Back to the Future, the musical, April 29th through May 4th at Straz Center. Get your tickets yesterday at strazcenter.org.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
At Bernetti, PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's in your face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
What was your name, sir?
Carl.
Oh, Triple. Yeah, you're right.
Where do you buy your feta from?
Huh?
Where do you buy your feta from? Normally I go to Trader
honestly,
Joe's.
Like I'm classic. Like my mom used to get it in the Publix. It comes in a little container. You scoop a little bit out with some strawberries, some black or blueberries. You know what I'm talking about?
I go to Trader Joe's, but they have another grocery store. It's called like Aldi's or something.
Oh, Aldi?
Aldi's nuts. Get out of here.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day because I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation every single day, every single day. Every single day, every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day, every single day. Everybody sour like a lemon tree. I'm just smiling down upon my enemies. Do it on a daily. You say you hate your job, but you'll never leave, cause that ain't gonna be me, that ain't gonna be me. My brother called me up, said he saw me on TV.
Yeah.
I said it wasn't easy, but right now I'm living breezy. Build this engine from the ground up, now my hands, they ain't so greasy.
I remember so many years ago
I'm on vacation every single day,
concluding my radio program at 6 p.m.,
every single day,
keeping it on 102.5 The Bone on my ride home, and hearing the final hour hosted by two of my favorite people on the planet who happen to be sitting in the studio with me right now. Of course, I am referring to D. John Senning, host of Senning Show. Hi, John.
Oh, hey.
And she is wrestling royalty. She is the princess of positivity. She is a realtor. She is a mother. She is Micah Rotunda.
Hey. I hope my mom heard that D's Nuts joke.
I wish that we knew the exact date of your last appearance in the studio, because it's got to be years and years and years, maybe.
Which is so weird. Like, I just disappeared.
Yeah.
From everybody.
You did. Where'd you go?
I like suspense. Been selling houses, raising a baby.
It's years, right? Like,
I mean,
like at least 3?
It's got to be at least 3 or
2021. I mean, I've showed up for toy drive,
yeah.
food
But to
drives.
be in the studio.
Yeah.
I don't think I've physically been in the studio since. No, there was one in May of 2021 because I was doing the news contract, and then I got a random Friday where I popped in with Drew. You weren't here. That's it.
Can I share the Easter egg of Easter eggs about that audio clip at the beginning?
Yes, please.
So the guy that's in that clip that you got with the D's Nuts joke, his name was Carl. He used to be, you might remember him, Mo, because he called all the time back in the day.
I remember, yeah.
He was arrested for child pornography and bestiality. And the thing was, we found out in real time. I was reading a story during the joints one day, and turns out this guy had kiddie porn and a bunch of videos of women with snakes having sex with them on his phone.
Yeah, I don't remember him now.
I definitely never hung out with him.
Never heard of him.
I would say Drew was on the cutting edge of that, because I was always like, he's a nice guy. He's just troubled. And Drew always hated him. And turns out he was right.
Well, nobody better to drop that bomb.
Exactly.
Yeah, I felt bad for hating him until the news broke while we were doing the show. Detectives say Carl George III, 29, was arrested on 7 counts of possession of kiddie porn and 5 counts of transmitting kiddie porn, also facing 1 count of sexual activity involving animals for another video that was found.
So, I mean, you got a great victim there. That's what I'd say. Good on you.
Yeah, we did D's Nuts kiddie porn.
Very intuitive gauge there.
As you always have been. Thank you for being here. It's awesome to have you. This is a reunion of ours is long overdue, and you are glowing with the radiance of motherhood.
Thanks.
How's everything going? Fill people in on what you've been up to and all the great things attached with Micah Rotunda, realtor and mother.
Well, Sayla's already 21 months.
That's impossible.
Mo says that's not a baby anymore.
Oh, that is so funny. We had that question in the office, because I said, I wonder if she's bringing the baby, and then I corrected myself and said, still baby?
And she's a
toddler.
Infant toddler.
See, what I said out loud was anything under 6 years old is a baby in my mind.
Yeah. That's very true. I mean, Sayla's awesome though. She's truly the greatest baby in the world. Real estate's really busy right now, and I am very, very happy to say that I get the balance of having her with me and then also running my business, but I don't miss out on my days with her. So that's like the greatest gift in the world, because even sometimes I'll show up for appointments if I don't have her. People are like, well, where's Sayla? She's kind of become the apprentice.
Oh.
She makes cameos in all our listing videos and stuff. But it is, I am grateful for it every single day, the fact that I get to be a fully present mom, but also run my business the way to where I also have autonomy on a Wednesday to be like, hey, I'm coming down to St. Pete, hopping on the radio station with you guys, and also doing what I love. So I love motherhood. I love being able to convey all of my beliefs and things that I want this little human being to have. That is my legacy and my most important work in the world. And that she is such an exuberant and smart, funny little lady with a ton of energy is just, it's mind-blowing. I always knew I would love motherhood, and you guys are very passionate parents and dog daddies.
Thank you.
And to experience it in my own life, I can't put it into words. I could go on for days about it. I'll summarize it, but just saying it's the greatest love I've ever known. Oh, I love being a mommy.
And she was a virgin when she was on our show, and now she's had sex once.
Just one time.
Once.
Grant did a good job.
One and done. Good job, Grant. Way to go.
It is crazy to just, we were talking before we came back about just the old times, and you think back to when there was that weird period of time where like we were both doing the show and both looking for things in life. And I feel like, I feel like dreams have come true. Like that was, so much of what you wanted to do centered around love and a family and everything. And here we are all these years later. And I obviously know how much I've grown, but to see where you are, I feel like you're literally living your dream right now.
I feel like I am too. And I also feel like you are. But the collective of that and the experience that we have all had with each other is we've rooted for each other in each chapter.
Yep.
And our lives and many chapters have coincided. And that was really my big picture is one day I dreamt of finding love, real love, and also being a mom who's somebody that my daughter can look up to. And even whenever you and I were both technically auditioning for associate producer role, I remember one time we were in the Blue Room and I was like, well, I want you to have the job. And you're like, but I want you to have the job.
So
we figured out how to talk
to sabotaging me all these years to tell you. I don't know.
Deleting audio.
Yeah.
But no, I do. I wake up and I feel like I live my dream. And then I get to turn on the radio and hear you guys live yours. And it's we root for each other wherever we are in the world. And as I was driving here today, even I'm like, I almost forgot I had a whole life that I built down here.
Yeah, it is.
Because I live in parallel now.
It is so crazy, just the alternative universe that exists now. Because, I mean, you were Miss St. Pete and doing so many different things. And to see you just seamlessly transfer into being a perfect mother and having this life with Grant out in Brooksville, like it's just really cool to see.
And don't forget, for a brief moment, you're on the precipice of being the greatest female comic of all time.
Don't forget it. Don't sleep on it. I still, when I watch stand-up, I'm like, I want to do it again. I'm calling him out.
You should.
That was one of the. I know that was one of the clips that Drew perused through earlier during your set here in the studio.
Oh, it's great. It's great. So many fond memories, and I honestly feel like my own son Xander is on the verge of turning 22. I've gotten to watch him grow up, and I've gotten to watch you guys grow up, and I take so much pride in the person that he is and the person that both of you guys are. It's like almost like I'm a father of three, and you guys are like a little bit ahead of him. And it brings so much joy to my world to see you guys thriving. I love it so much.
Well, I'll never forget that day whenever you guys made me just practice my routine cold and you brought the entire sales staff in, which I was also part of.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, here we go. And then sold every single one of my jokes. And just sat there, and I'm like,
what's the term you use?
It was no soul.
No soul. It's a wrestling term.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wrestling royalty that's never wrestled. But I mean, I think about those types of things too. And now whenever I experience things, I've had people say, like, what are you afraid of? I'm like, not much. Like, let's do it. Bring it on.
Oh, no. We made you stand in the fire.
We were trying to figure it out. We were talking about it on the air a few weeks ago about like the timeline. So we were doing that weird thing where both of us were on the show at the same time. Were you in sales already then, or did you get into sales after that?
I was in the break room one day, and Aaron Miller approached me and said, I would love if you took this like sales score test to see like my personality type of how well I would do potentially in a sales role. I was doing 2 days a week here, and then outside of this, I was still working production. So I was on set days whenever I wasn't here for like 12 hours. So I took the test, and then he offered me the sales role position. And it was the first person I think they had ever had like hybrid where we were sales and on air.
And the last.
And the last, probably.
Definitely.
Test run. Let's not do it again. But yeah, after that, once we had done it for like 6 months, then I started in sales in that summer.
So
that's the timeline.
What a crazy, crazy time when John had been doing 5 days a week, and then we listened to management who wanted him to split it up, and it was a hybrid of 3 days of John and 2 days of Micah, and like it was just I can't even believe that ever existed, right?
Well, it was a time period where it was the three of us, also SBK and Seth, so there was 5 personalities in here.
So crazy.
Which I think we really got to dive into knowing more about each other when it was the 3 of us and felt such an organic flow. And those were I look back in my 20s, and those were my favorite times of my 20s. My God, being in here with you guys, singing Bee Gees, just so many things we got to do even outside of work. And I do miss those things. But chapters, right?
I was going to ask if you miss any.
I do. I miss, honestly, how many philanthropic things we get to do also with radio. Because this is our megaphone to truly help people, and you guys do it every single day. I get to help people still on I wouldn't call it granular, but, one-on-one at a time. But I miss that if there was something that we wanted to champion, we can rally and get everybody behind it. So
for sure.
anytime you guys want me to rally behind something, you call me up.
What is it about real estate, Micah, that so many people who go are out of work in radio, either voluntarily or involuntarily, seem to gravitate to that? I know you're doing it. Our buddy Jesse Cage is killing it with the Cage Collective. What is it about that? Is it the connections you make while you're on the radio?
I will say that it seems like a seamless transition if you have the acumen. So like if you work in radio and you're used to dealing with different personalities and you're very multifaceted, you have to be that way to be successful. Also, I mean, sometimes you're in heated situations, stressful situations. Talk radio in particular, because it's unpredictable. You never know what kind of situation you're going to be in. For me, it caters to the fulfillment of like, I'm pretty ADHD, but also I like doing different things. And in that career field, you get to do a variety of things. And again, I think if you want to get into broadcasting, you want to reach people, it's a good way to reach people. It's not for everybody. And I think a lot of people think it's just an easy business. It's a very, very difficult business, especially if you want to produce on a regular basis. If I had not done every single thing that I did in my 20s, I don't believe I would have been successful at it.
Good stuff. I know there's somebody who wants to say hello to you who's overjoyed to hear your voice right now. And his name is Maurice. Maurice, would you please say hello to Mike? Oh, yeah, and then there's Jacob 2 times also.
Hey, Micah Rotunda, how are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Jacob. It's so good to hear your voice.
It's so good to hear your voice, too. Micah, guess what, Micah? Speaking of the past show, I won't forget this. This is on October 30th, 2017. And this still makes me laugh to this day. Do you remember me kicking you off the radio? Do you remember that, Micah Rotunda?
Wait, now, refresh my memory, Jacob. That's 7.5 years ago.
What? No, yeah. To this day, I still laugh at that because I still laugh at that. And Micah Rotunda, guess what, Micah Rotunda, I do miss you not being on the radio anymore, sweetheart. I really do miss talking to you and stuff like that, you know?
I miss you too, Jacob. And I think the conversation was, I think we gave him an ultimatum.
Yeah, did he have to vote somebody off the
me or
show?
you?
Yeah.
And he voted me off.
Voted Micah off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then in another occasion, he chose Danielle over me, which totally understand.
Wow. So don't even act like you're happy to have her back. You hated her all along, Jacob.
Seriously, why did we bring her in during this segment? That's just cruel.
It was funny. It was funny, Provo John.
If you say so.
Still laughing at that.
Well, Jacob, I have built a game for you and Micah Rotunda to play. It is the new edition
I love you, Micah Rotunda, so much. You better believe it. And I hadn't forgotten you, Micah Rotunda, and I will never forget you. You know, never.
Well, she's your opponent as of right now, Jacob, because you'll be competing against Micah Rotunda in a little game of Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy, if you're ready to do so.
I'm so ready. I'm just happy to hear her voice on the radio, finally, you know?
Can I, side note to Jacob and stuff for a second, something to say to Micah. Can we not be so proud? Because I think back to the days to where right before I was even really into it, when you used to bring your musical selections to the show and you would get your balls busted for
absolutely.
it. And there was like all these inside jokes about.
Be nice to her now. Be nice to her.
About you like dating the merch guy for Soja. And now Drew is like fully ingrained in the scene, literally hanging out with the members of Soja. Like it's crazy.
Oh, tell me about it. I can see it from the outside looking in. I'm like, I got so much crap for this.
I know.
I even almost like jokingly sent you like here's a Micah Monday on a Wednesday so that you can slaughter it.
I know. I have a Soja ball repair tool that Kenny Bongos gave me that's got his picture on it. And I think about, I'm like, man,
so
I used to clown Micah for being a groupie to the reggae scene, and now I am a groupie to the reggae scene.
And it's full circle. I was not a groupie, though.
I know. You're the best kind of groupie, the G-rated groupie. Yeah. If we want to take a couple of people, one to vote for Jacob and one to vote for Micah, I can give away a prize at 800-771-1025. Good afternoon, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
This is Dustin.
Hey, Dustin. What's up, bud?
Dustin. What's going on, Drew?
You are, baby.
Oh, yeah.
What can we do for you?
Hey, I was wanting to play Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy.
Well, if you were wanting to, let's make it happen, Captain. Who would you like to win this round of Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy? Would you like to root for the Princess of Positivity, Jacob 2 times, or Micah Rotunda? Who would you like?
I think I'm definitely going to take the Princess.
All right.
Jacob 2-time, baby.
That's messed up.
Oh.
You hear what he called you, Jacob?
Micah, you're still in my heart, Micah. You better believe it.
Oh, that's sweet.
He's getting in your head. This is what he does.
Exactly.
He showers you with
Sabotage.
praise to just hoping that he's going to get in your head.
Yeah, don't let him do it. Now, John, will you be keeping score for me, please?
Oh, yes, I would love that.
Thank you. Hold on one second for me, Dustin. Dustin has Team Jacob. And who are you, caller?
Who?
Thank you for paying attention. Hi there. Who are you? Thank you for paying attention. Hi there. Who are you?
People are shook by Micah's return. They don't even know.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hello, caller.
Hey, Drew, how you doing?
Oh, really good, buddy. What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Hey, Chris. Are you comfortable being on Team Micah Rotunda?
I am very comfortable with that. Thank you.
Excellent. John, would you like to explain the new format of Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy?
I knew you were going to ask me.
Would you like for me to explain the format?
Can you just give me the fingers? Because you're good at doing the finger motion.
I can.
All right, so how it's going to work out is that the first thing you're going to get from these categories is you're going to get a 1-second clip, okay? 1-second clip of the song. If you're able to guess the song in 1 second, you will be rewarded 5 points. Okay. If nobody gets it with the 1-second clip, you will then go on to a 3-second clip of the song. If you get that correct, you will be rewarded 3 points. If nobody still can get that clip, you will move on to a 5-second clip of the song. And if you guess that correctly, you will get 1 point. If you guess incorrectly, you will get -1 points. There are 3 categories, and in the third and final round, it will be double points. For everything, that means -2 and double for the rest as well. Whoever has the most points at the end of the 3 rounds will be the winner of today's Jacob Jukebox Jeopardy.
Well done, John. Thank you.
I got it, promo, John. I got you covered, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Now, Mo, we're going to need you to keep a good ear on who rings in first.
Gotcha.
There's frequently controversy. Category number 1. There are 3 songs in this category, and the category is Good Vibes Only.
Ooh.
Good Vibes Only in honor of Micah Rotunda. Reggae music.
Ooh.
Reggae music. There are 3 songs. Here's the first second of the first song, artist, and title. Please, here we go. Jacob, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Micah Rotunda, you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Here is the first second. Ring in with your name, please. The first second of the first song. It is 0-0. And here we go in 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
That's Micah Rotunda.
Santeria Sublime.
Santeria by Sublime is absolutely correct. That is Micah Rotunda. Score, John.
Looking at the scoreboard, we've got Micah in the lead with 5 points. Jacob 2 times with 0 points.
Killing it out the gate.
Yep.
All right.
How do you feel about that, Jacob?
Oh, man. Come on, a cat named Mo, man. Come on, man.
On to song number 2 in the reggae category. Artist and title, please. Micah Rotunda with an early lead. Here is song number 2 in 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
Micah Rotunda.
Don't worry. Bob Marley.
I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
Oh, no.
Jacob, would you like to take a guess, or would you like the first 3 seconds of this song?
Oh, yeah. Well,
I would like to have the first 3 seconds of the song. I love you, Micah Rotunda, so much.
All right,
You better
keep it in your
believe
pants.
it.
Here we go. First 3 seconds.
Come on, Drew Garava. I'm giving my sweet friend a compliment.
I
Haven't
know.
talked to her in forever,
I
and
know.
come on now.
All right, here's the first 3 seconds of your song,
Do the
Jacob.
dishes.
Jacob, would you like the first 5 seconds of that song? I say, Jacob, would you like the first 5 seconds of that song?
Yes, Drew Garavo.
All right, do the dishes, Robert. Here we go. In 3.
You're funny, Drew
I
Garavo.
knew you'd like that. In 3. Stole it from John. 3, 2, 1. Jacob.
One Love, Bob Marley.
One Love, Bob Marley is absolutely correct. John, what's our score?
How quickly things can change. After 2 songs, Jacob 2 times with a lead of 5. Oh, no. Oh, geez. How quickly things don't change that much. Because Micah's still in the lead.
Mo, you're funny, man.
Micah's still in the lead with 4 points. Jacob
All right.
2 times with 1 point.
That's correct, John. As we close out the category of good vibes only, reggae music with song number 3. Jacob, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Michael
Yes.
Rotunda, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
First, second of the third song in 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
That's Micah Rotunda.
Feeling all right, Revolution.
Is absolutely correct.
Wow.
What an ear, my God almighty. Revolution.
Wow.
Feeling all right.
Jacob, they gave me a really good category. You got the other one.
I know it,
I'm proud of
right?
you.
Wow. It's been a long time since I heard your voice on the radio, Micah. Micah, I remember seeing you. The last toy drive was in 2018. Remember that when I brought the helmet, Micah Rotunda? Remember that? That was the last time I saw you. So
I do.
You
it's been
remember?
forever
After I
since
went
I've
to the right
seen you.
Walmart, I was there.
Got to have the helmet. John, what's our score after round 1, bud?
After round 1, Micah Rotunda with a borderline commanding lead at 9 points. Jacob 2 times with 1 point.
Excellent. As we go to category number 2, Big Booty Trudy. Early 2000s rap.
Oh, I love it.
Big
Oh,
Booty Trudy.
yeah, I love it.
Early 2000s rap.
The dishes, Robert, or you're not going home. I just had to throw that in there.
I know you did,
because I
Jake.
know that Dutchy is listening.
I know you did. All right, here's song number 1 in the category of early 2000s rap. Micah, ready?
I'm so ready.
Jacob, ready?
I'm so ready.
In 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
That's
Jacob.
Micah Rotunda. Micah Rotunda
Lollipop, Lil Wayne.
is absolutely correct. Lil Wayne was Static Major
These are fun categories.
off the Carter 3. Lollipop.
Can I just say, Micah has the most unassuming, like level-headed ringing and answering. Like she's so calculated.
Man.
She's just Micah.
I saw your notes for
I'm about
prep.
Man, Micah,
I'm about to
come
whoop
on,
that ass.
sweetheart, come on.
Yeah, she's a stone cold killer. Score, John.
And
Things,
she's a sweetheart, Drew Garabo.
Stone Cold
things
Killer.
getting out of hand quickly, some would say, with Micah Rotunda at 14 points. Jacob 2 times with a little booty baby 1 point.
One little baby point. Oh, Jacob's going to be doing the dishes instead of Robert Martin. All right.
No, I didn't say that, Drew Garabo. I didn't say that.
Rap song number 2 of the early 2000s. Micah, ready?
I'm ready.
Jacob, ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. That's my Micah Rotunda impression
I like
for
it.
Micah.
Solid. I thought she was right there in the room with me. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Jacob.
Oh, no. That's Jacob.
E.I. Nelly.
Oh, what an ear this guy has.
Good job. I wouldn't have gotten this one, even with 20 seconds.
Off of Country Grammar, it is E.I. by Nelly. Score, John Setting.
Micah Rotunda with 14 points. Jacob attempting to get back in the game with 6 points.
Ooh, closing out the category of early 2000s rap. Jacob, are you ready?
All right. Yes, I'm so ready. I'm sitting right next to sweet Micah Rotunda, who I miss so much right now.
Oh, no need to miss her. She's right here. Micah, are you ready?
Ready, Freddie.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
Micah.
Who's that girl, Eve?
Whoa!
that
He's
girl?
absolutely correct. Unbelievable.
I play this for Sailor like once a day.
Rough Riders.
Wow.
Come on, Micah. Come on.
Man. Wow.
Eve is a legend.
She
I
is.
love her music.
She is.
Where is she?
I don't know.
Probably chilling in an island.
Micah Rotunda keeping the lead and keeping it strong with 19 points.
Woo.
Jacob 2 times struggling to launch with only 6 points.
Oof. But you know what? These are double points, John.
The next round is double points, and that also is double points for a negative guess as well.
Yep, and there are 5 songs in
Oh.
it. And the category is that dirt on your foot or are you happy to see me? These are dirt rock anthems.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Brooksville.
Oh, yeah.
Dirt rock anthems.
yeah.
All right. Dirt rock song number 1. Micah, you ready?
Ready.
Jacob, you ready?
I'm ready, yes.
John, flashback to the weekend.
Still laughing at Micah Rotunda, though, because that was funny, though, what I did on the show that day. That's still funny to me, Micah Rotunda. I'll always remember that.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, worth 10 points.
Micah.
Micah.
Higher creed.
Is absolutely correct. Wow.
This is it.
Nope, that was a Domino's
I
pizza.
tried to get that one, Drew. I tried.
You tried and you failed, Jacob.
Jacob, I've been practicing all week.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh,
Quick on
man,
that.
come
spruce up
on,
my skills.
sweetheart.
Quick on
Come on, man.
I don't
Come
want
on.
to say this is getting out of hand, but we're almost there. Micah Rotunda with 29 points.
Ooh.
Jacob 2 times. Struggling to hit double digits. Floundering with only a mere and meager 6 points.
Dang,
It's
Jacob.
because Drew has the baby Jesus on the
That is true.
soundboard.
Jesus is
He's looking at you,
Jesus
too.
is watching me.
Little baby Jesus looking.
when they save money.
Micah,
Higher creed.
what's happening? Why is that? Because they're streaming us for some reason, like on the Bone Facebook again.
Who's just deciding to do that?
I don't know.
It is
I wish
the
they would tell
strangest
us.
thing ever
I know.
because it's cool, but they'll just randomly do it on a given day and then just not tell anything or not say anything about it.
Did Eve marry a billionaire? Shout out to my man Tango. You know Tango, a very talented writer,
Yes,
cool dude.
absolutely.
Did Eve marry a billionaire?
Yeah, my buddy Tango told me that she did.
Oh, okay. All right. Must be true then. All right. Here we go. Song number 2 in the Dirt Rock category. What's the score again, John?
Micah Rotunda with 29.
29, and I'm at 6.
That is absolutely correct.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Jacob. All right. Here we go. Song number 2.
I got you, Drew Garabo.
Thank you, Jacob. In 3, 2, 1.
Never made it. Jacob.
That's Jacob. That's Jacob.
Nickelback, How You Remind Me.
Is absolutely correct. Well done.
Micah, you look like you were about to put it in.
I got distracted by this Cox Media coaster.
I don't want to say
I
that
picked
some-
it up and then I was like, I got to put my finger up to say my name.
Something bright and shiny caught your eye.
Come on, Micah.
Sorry. Good job, Jacob.
Just for fun, Eve currently divides her time between London, Los Angeles, and New York. She is actively involved in both her career and motherhood. In a recent interview, she mentioned that her life in London is calm and fulfilling. Additionally,
London.
she is working on a new memoir, Who's That Girl?
I'll be damned. That's a
buy
good
it.
title for the
Right?
memoir for sure, but that's very interesting. London. All right. Song number 3 will begin as soon as John tells us the score.
Micah Rotunda still in the lead. I don't want to say anybody got a gimme around here, but Jacob getting back in the mix mildly with 16 points. Micah still sitting at 29.
All right. Very good. And song number 3 in the Dirt Rock category. In 3, 2. Damn it to hell. Hold on one second. That was Nickelback. Pause that. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet, Jacob.
Jacob.
That's Jacob.
Limp Bizkit, Nookie.
That's what we do it for, right, Jacob?
Good job. That's what I was. Yeah.
Check. Check.
Jacob's coming for me.
Oh man,
Dude, this was
Micah,
like
you're so sweet
this
to me.
is like the Hulkster. The last time when they lift his arm up once, they lift his arm up twice. You think he's not coming back, and here comes Jacob 2 times
with the
hulking up. He's hulking up, brother. Micah Rotunda with 29 points. Jacob 2 times now. Close behind with 26 points.
Can we call him the Rory McIlroy of Jacob's?
Yes. Yes.
I think we can.
We can.
I don't know a cat named Mo.
All right. Song number 4, the penultimate song, if you will. Artist and title, Dirt Rock Anthem.
Oh, no.
In 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
Oh, I thought that was Micah.
I thought it was Micah.
As the arbitrator, I got to go with
I
Micah.
thought
It was Micah. By a hair, but it was Micah.
Yeah.
It's
Micah,
me,
it is.
Papa Roach. Tear my heart open.
I'm sorry,
Jacob.
that's incorrect.
Oh, no.
Oh no, I just totally lost.
Jacob.
I'm getting negative points now. All right, Jacob.
Scars by Papa Roach.
Is correct.
It's not called Tear My Heart Open, Micah. Way to go.
Scars remind
It's
us.
called Scars. I'll be singing it all the way home tonight.
Wow.
So
Come on, Mike.
Micah loses 2. Jacob gets 5. What are we looking at, John settings?
This cannot be.
Wow.
A redemption song. That's what we're looking at. No pun intended.
By the way, random, did you see the videos of Carrie Underwood performing with Papa Roach?
What?
Yeah, I don't know where it was.
She lose a bet?
No, dude, Papa Roach is kind of like getting a resurgence.
They're coming back, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can see it. I
I
always
think that
believed in
guy
them.
can kind of sing. What's his name? Shattuck?
Jacoby Shaddix.
Yeah.
Kobe Dick, they call him.
It brings me no joy to say this.
Oh, no.
Micah Rotunda with 27 points. Jacob 2 times with only one song left to go, sitting at 36 points.
Oh, no.
The rare moment where the final song
will be the
final decider of the winner of today after a commanding lead early. Micah
Come on,
Rotunda,
a cat named Mo.
9 points down with one song left on the table.
What happened?
I don't know.
This is it.
All right.
Sister distracted me.
This is for everything.
This is for all the marbles right here. Last song.
I got this.
No, I got this.
Here we go.
We got this.
I got this,
We got
Micah Rotunda.
Win or lose, still love you no matter what, Jacob.
Artist and title. Winner takes it all.
Oh, my God.
Loser takes a fall.
Oh.
In 3.
Oh.
This is almost the WrestleMania of clips here. The showcase of the immortals, the granddaddy of them all, if you will, on WrestleMania week. I would say, what a moment to have here.
Look forward, Micah. Don't let anything distract you.
That's right.
No distraction.
Come on, a cat named Mo. I'm going to win a cat named Mo. Come on, Mo. Come on, a
lock it
cat
in.
named Mo.
All right. Robert's doing the dishes, and here is the final song.
Oh, you're not going home, Robert Martin. Had to add that in there, Drew Garabo.
Thank you, Jacob. And I do appreciate you keeping the Alexa down to a reasonable volume this week, Jacob. That's very nice of you. Thank you. All right.
I got you covered, Drew Garabo, but you don't know. I got you covered, Drew Garabo, but you don't know when you're going to get it, man.
You're right
you
about
just don't
that.
know.
That sounds like a threat.
Never know when I'm going to get it. All right. Here we go. Last song, last category for all the marbles.
Oh, gosh.
In 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
Micah.
Photograph Nickelback.
Incorrect.
What?
Incorrect.
What?
Jacob.
Jacob.
Go ahead.
Photograph by Nickelback.
That makes it even.
I know the song, Drew Garabo, from hearing it. Come on, man.
Wow, I guess it does kind of sound like Photograph.
Can I guess what it is?
Oh, you know what it is. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Lips of an Angel?
No.
Oh.
Mo, do you know?
Can I hear one?
You can hear the first second again.
Oh, I know what it is. Oh, I absolutely know what it is.
Can I go again?
Yeah, no, I know what it is now.
No.
Can I say it?
Yep.
I know what it is.
Across
On
the
the count of
universe?
2,
Oh.
3.
Stained.
Outside? Is it outside?
Oh, that's Photograph Def Leppard. Hold on. I was going to play Def Leppard Nickelback. Oh, it's the exact same note to start the song.
Let me hear it again.
Here's Stained, which is what it
So
was.
I demand a redo.
Oh, no, we
have to anyway because you guys
both
tied.
picked the same song.
I had to give Mike on that one.
It's crazy. So this is Stained Outside, and this is Nickelback Photograph.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There's a legal
I
suit
never noticed
somewhere.
that before.
That's insane, actually.
Oh, man.
Wow. Wow. So are we going to sudden death?
We are going to sudden death.
Wow. What a...
I didn't think you double Nickelback them.
I would not.
no, yeah.
I would not. No.
Yeah, that's not.
If I may, if this was like
You let
a...
one nickel in and
Come
there goes the
on,
neighborhood,
man.
Mo. No,
If this was, like a professional sporting event, I feel like there'd be a sideline reporter. Jacob, what were you thinking when Micah answered that same exact song and it was incorrect, and then you said the same exact song seconds later? What was going through your mind when you did that?
That's a great question.
Well, because the answer to your question, it sounded like the do. Look at this boat.
Right, I understand
Yes,
that.
we know that.
But were you present for when Micah Rotunda guessed that exact song and it was incorrect, and then mere seconds later you said the same thing? Could you
Great
tell
question.
us why you did that?
Yeah. Well, because to answer your question, it sounded like Photograph at the beginning, so that's the answer to your question.
So even though Micah had already guessed that incorrectly, you just thought it might be right when you said it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No
That
further
makes sense.
questions.
That makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, our sideline reporter's doing a great job. It was a good question. All right. Finally, I will not stop after 1 second. The first one to ring in and guess this is our winner.
Okay.
No points, just the winner is the winner. You ready, Jacob?
I'm so ready, yes.
Ready, Michael Rotunda?
I'm ready.
Here is the Sudden Death song, artist and title in 3, 2, 1.
Micah.
Jacob.
Lips of an Angel. Hinder. Hey, that's not their name.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Micah, artist and title. Don't second guess yourself. Artist and title of that song, Micah.
Lips of an Angel. Hinder.
Is correct.
Oh, man. You scared me.
I know. I'm like,
nobody responded.
You said like Hinder, and then you second guess, you're like Hinder. That's not
Micah's thinking me laughing here, Drew Garabo.
I gotta say, if we would have played that, because I think she probably got it in the first second roughly. So if we played it by the points,
Micah's funny, Drew Garabo. I'm telling you.
She is.
Goofball.
Oh, that is actually.
Did we tie?
Well, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking.
Why not?
What are you thinking, Promo John?
Yeah,
what are you thinking, buddy?
No. Well, no.
Did she tie it with that one, and then we have to have one more song?
No.
Did she lose?
No, what I'm saying is that if it would have been by the seconds, and she didn't get it in the second, then she would have.
But she did, right?
Right, but we made it so it was just the last song.
Yeah,
I'm muddying the waters here.
Okay.
So if we're going with that, this is the closest matchup we've ever had.
Wow.
Micah Rotunda with 35 points. Jacob 2 times with 34 points.
Wow. What a round.
That might have been one of the greatest battles
really
ever.
was.
Epic.
It
Just
really
epic.
was.
Just epic.
Wow.
Well, before we say goodbye, Micah, and before we say goodbye, John, if you guys would join Maurice, myself, Jacob, and
Absolutely. I was hoping this would happen. On a Wednesday.
It's really a Friday song. Jacob, you know the words too. Please don't sing them.
Micah. Hey, Micah.
Just hold on, Jacob. Hold on, Jacob.
Love you too, Jacob.
I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul.
Sing to Jesus.
You're the light in my deepest, darkest hour. You're my savior when I fall.
My savior.
And you may not think that I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Let's bring it home. Come on, Jacob.
Come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong
great job, everybody. Boy, wasn't that fun.
That was therapeutic.
I love you, Micah Rotunda, so much. You better believe it.
Thank you, Jacob. We love you, buddy.
Micah Rotunda, so much. You better believe it.
You better believe it.
Love you more.
better. It's gonna be
You better
trouble.
believe that.
It'll be trouble.
Sorry I beat you.
Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, take that L with you, Jacob.
So much.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, Jacob.
Josh, sorry, Robert, do the dishes or you're not going home.
There you go. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Michael.
Shout out to
Rotunda.
Chris, too. I think that was the guy's name that you won something
Oh, yeah.
for. So
yeah. Hey, congratulations, dude. Michael won for you.
Thank you, Drew. Micah, you are a goddess. I can't tell you how appreciative I am of you kicking ass.
Ooh,
There you go, sir. Thank you. Goddess.
That was like an aggressive
There you go.
compliment.
Goddess. Look at
You're
You're the greatest, Michael Rotunda. If people are interested in real estate out in Brooksville or parts
Anywhere?
in the Tampa Bay
anywhere?
area.
I cover Greater Tampa Bay, Pinellas, Hillsborough, Pasco, Citrus, Hernando. Call me up.
Excellent. Didn't you say your mom had a new listing somewhere? I can't think of the name of the road it was.
I think it's on Canyon Swallow.
Boy, that's just made for a D's Nuts show.
Canyon Swallow.
Yeah, Canyon Swallow.
It's beautiful out there.
It's a real setup.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, Canyon Swallow. Yes, I can.
Micah, you're the best. Thank you, John Senning.
Thank you. Very fun.
Thank
Love
you,
you
Michael
so much.
Rotunda. We love you back. Thank you,
Thank you for
Maurice. We're
having
so
me.
late, and we'll probably come back.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
2 right lanes blocked due to a crash. Belcher Road northbound approaching the Countryside Boulevard turnoff. Traffic is stop and go almost to Montclair Road. Smaller delay now. Palm Harbor Boulevard northbound approaching Klosterman. Give yourself about 8 minutes. Waters Avenue in Hillsborough. A crash eastbound at Dale Mabry backing up traffic. Not quite to Manhattan Avenue. 275 north and the Selman northbound both congested into Tampa. Bridges also a bit stop and go. Northbound Veterans Expressway slowed down a bit around Independence Parkway. Southbound 301 in Riverview has worsened, approaching Gibsonton Drive. Northbound traffic delayed about the same as before. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Get extra savings on thousands of engagement rings and all GIA certified diamonds. Up to 20% off and up to 3 years zero interest financing. April 25th through 27th only and only at International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Fence Outlet has the largest selection of fencing options in the state with over 400,000 square feet of showroom and warehouse space. Get 0% financing for 12 months for your gorgeous new fence. Book your appointment online today. Go to fenceoutlet.com. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
At Advent Health, we know the heart. We've mapped it, modeled it, repaired it, and rehabbed it. We've screened it, strengthened it, and saved it. We know your heart, and we know there's an unstoppable human spirit at the center of it. Learn more about whole person care and find nationally recognized heart care specialists at floridaheartexperts.com.
Looking for expert construction services in Tampa Bay? Waterman Construction Group is your go-to for commercial and residential projects. From demolition to new HVAC, patios, pavers, and driveways, they've got you covered. Whether it's a new build, remodel, or storm repair, Waterman Construction handles your project from start to finish with personalized service, honest pricing, and guaranteed same-day response. Visit watermanconstructiongroup.com or call 813-715-7383. Waterman Construction, your vision is their mission. Tell them Mike Caldesea.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Sun Toyota.com.
Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through April 15th, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A question I get all the time is how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 coworkers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At Cadence Bank, we believe the future comes in many shapes. Every day is a new beginning, a chance to imagine new possibilities or get to work building them. There's opportunity here. Find a branch near you at cadencebank.com. Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Okay, everyone, what did you think of the chocolate bar?
It's too chewy.
Feels kind of chalky.
Too much nougat.
I need to go brush my teeth.
Business is booming for Steph's small marketing research firm.
After all these focus groups, there's only one conclusion. I need more researchers.
And she's way too busy researching.
Does this have peanuts?
To waste time researching resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hockey, beer, Bolts. Tampa Bay's favorite hat trick is back. The Lightning and Creative Loafing present Bolts Brewfest, presented by Publix, Friday, August 1st at Amalie Arena. Sample hundreds of local and international beers, games, and more. Don't wait. Get your early bird tickets today at boltsbrewfest.com.
Integrity, respect, results. Farah and Farah, expect more. Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. This is Fox 13's Nash Rhodes from the Sky Tower Weather Center with an update on today's forecast. Mostly sunny skies and breezy conditions carry us into this evening as we stay rain-free leading into the weekend's forecast as well. Highs return to the upper 80s and 90s for both Saturday and Sunday as that above-average heat also stays with us into that following week's forecast. From the Fox 13 Sky Tower Weather Center, I'm Nash Rhodes.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I started a joke, which started the whole world crying.
My babies have all grown up.
Didn't see that the joke was on me.
This is one of the Brothers Gibb finer songs, and it is covered by one of the best damn bands on the planet, Faith No More. They seem to love covering sentimental songs in a non-ironic way. This, the Commodores, Easy Like Sunday Morning. I read an article today, Maurice, about a Pasco facility that trains people with mental illness to return to the workforce, which is awesome.
Okay, absolutely.
It can be very difficult, I'm sure, for people who struggle with severe depression, anxiety, PTSD, bipolar, manic depression, etc., to integrate themselves back in the workplace.
Right.
And this wonderful article on the Vincent House shows how these people deal with their mental illness and how they can work and hold down a job. The director says they help those with depression, anxiety, PTSD, bipolar, and schizophrenia, which is pretty much what I just said. It made me think about workplace safety. Do you think it is incumbent upon the person with mental illness to divulge that once they return back to work? I know that HR probably can't send out an email about it because that would violate their hippopotamus rights or whatever. So should someone with mental illness be encouraged to share that, or would that kind of maybe put people on the defensive when they don't need to be on the defensive?
Oh, that's going to define your entire existence there.
Because if you get an email like, hey, everybody, welcome Benita Applebaum back to the workplace. She's struggling with postpartum and might snap and kill her. You know what I mean? Like it.
Well, if you divulge it to your employer, I don't know that it should be in a company email.
Yeah, and with it's not that they're a risk to anyone necessarily, but I would want to know so that I could be a resource to that person. But I also don't think that they should necessarily be required to tell anyone. I just think they should maybe, I don't know, want to tell coworkers. Does that make any sense?
Yes. I think there might be a couple of jobs or situations where it might be a requirement. Say you're working with children or you're a first responder, something like that. Well, I don't know about first responder. Definitely if you're working with children, I think you should probably divulge.
Yeah, there are certain jobs that I think it would be best if they were to divulge. And I know you can't require it.
Right. You certainly, not every job should be able to require it. Not at all.
Hello there. Who are you?
Hi, is this me?
That is. What's your name?
Oh, sorry. I was switching over to the handset. It's John. How are you gentlemen doing?
Really good. Thank you. What can we do you for?
Well, I was calling in, and I've obviously turned the radio down, so I didn't hear what was said up into
so
this
much
point.
Extraneous information. My God Almighty!
But
you got to know you're going to have an opening act to your phone call, and your opening act is yourself. That's some bit like a comedian would do, like making himself his opening act. Like, hi, my name's John. I'm going to be appearing on your show today. And before I do that, let me give you. What do you want to talk about, dude? Let's go. Come on.
I have PTSD, and I struggle with this on every single job application that I put in.
Yeah.
If I could go back and look at the applications in which that I have self-identified as having had or currently have a disability. I would venture to say that an overwhelmingly large majority of those applications, there is no communication. In fact, I was hired with a major telemarketing or telecommunications company around the Bay Area here, and unfortunately, I did pop for because I have a med card.
Sure.
And so I popped on the drug test. However, I was unaware that that was going to be any sort of issue. Now, once that issue did come about, I obviously explained the reason for the med card in terms of that was something that I opted for sleep rather than taking pharmaceuticals,
Sure.
you know, Ambien or benzos or, you know, all of this type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so I explained the reasoning for that and had my shrink provide, documentation and everything, and was told that it was not a hit against me, that there was no difference of opinion with regards to my fit for the job, this and that. But then after that, not a single word, and I have been turned down for every single job application with that same company ever since.
Sucks. So they ghosted you. You had a conversation. You divulged that you use cannabis instead of a pharmaceutical. You use an organic plant that grows from the ground to help you get to sleep. They sounded like they understood it, and then they just ghosted you.
They just absolutely ghosted me. I sent emails upon emails. I tried to call. I left voicemails with who would have been my supervisor, who is the one that said, well, let me escalate this because I want you on the team.
Yeah.
And we have different rules for different states.
Sure.
And so I was like, okay, great. And from that moment forward, there was not a single word or reply provided back to me for any correspondence that I initiated out with regards to that subject matter.
That blows.
And so from this point forward, I choose to opt to just simply not answer.
Yeah.
But then when a situation does come about to where maybe I am having a really bad day and something needs to, and I need to take a day off or whatever it might be, and then I get into a situation of, well, am I obligated? Do I have an obligation to inform the employer of this as far as, their obligation to provide accommodations?
Yeah.
And then with all of my experience, it puts me into a situation of, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. So that's my take on it. And it's a difficult situation to be in.
Did you, have you found another gig yet?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I moved back to the Bay Area about.
Sure. The reason I ask is because with the power of radio, I am 100% certain that if you're looking for something, say in the telemarketing field, that there is someone listening right now who owns a company who would be more than happy to hire you. I don't want to say despite the fact that you use cannabis, but if you're smoking before you go to bed and it helps you get to sleep, who in their right mind would deny you employment because of that? That seems so unfair.
That was my whole take on it. I said, so you guys would rather me be taking Valium or Xanax, and it was telecommunications, not telemarketing.
Okay.
So I would have been doing outside sales with small businesses, helping them with their telecoms, internet, TV, radio, or internet or phone, all of that stuff.
Gotcha.
And so that was my point was, there's people on your payroll right now that are on pain management.
Sure.
And are coming into the office on opiates.
Yeah.
So what makes this all of a sudden a no-go for it? So, I have a psych degree. I've been 20 years B2B sales. I owned my own business for 10 years up until COVID that put me out of business. I have had a lot of success in my life, and since my divorce, just things have been extremely tough. The job market has been tough, and this was incredibly defeating for me.
I can understand where it would be, my man, and I won't give you empty platitudes like hang in there, the right opportunity is just around the corner, but I'm going to keep hope alive that someone listening to this program will take advantage of a guy who wants to get his life in order, who wants to work. Companies have a hard time adapting to the shifting mentality when it comes to medical cannabis. It is still federally illegal. It is still a federal Schedule I drug, yet states are legalizing it for recreational. States are legalizing it for medical. Here in Florida, you can get your med card. And to me, would I rather have someone who goes to Jungle Boys and gets a little bit of flour and smokes that before bed, or somebody who downs a bottle of whiskey or bourbon or a 12-pack or a case of beer every night? I'm going to go with the guy who puffs a little bit of herb. And I know there are a lot of people out there. Our own company, by the way, we still have a growing mentality. I know that I won't rat him out by name, but there was someone who came back to work here, had to take a P test, failed it, but he had his med card. So he had to go to HR and go, look, I got this card that says that this is medically necessary. And thank God our company was compassionate and said, okay, we're going to set a precedent here. We're going to hire you. I know that company is out there for you. I'm sorry, your name was John, right?
Josh.
And is the best number for you the number that you're calling from? Because I wrote it down, and I'm just hoping someone will email me, drew@theboneonline.com, or reach out by phone, and I can get them your contact info. Because you're a guy who wants to work and is willing to work and seems able to work. I'd love to play a part in helping you get back on your feet, dude.
Yeah, if it's the 407 number, then yeah, that's the best number. Because I also countered with, look at. It might be federally illegal, but Elon Musk just blew blunts with Joe Rogan, and now here he is running Doge with the president. Like, where do we draw the line with it, man? Like, is it just circumstantial? Is it, preferential treatment? Like, I don't get it, man. But at any rate,
you can try being a billionaire
capable.
That sends rockets into space and builds cars.
Right.
That might give you a little leeway.
I wasn't comparing myself. I wasn't making a comparison. I was just trying to draw an analogy. But nonetheless, I have full capacities with regards to work. I'm a phenomenal salesperson, and I would absolutely love any help that you would be willing to provide. Yeah. That would be fantastic,
dude. If I had a company other than DRG Multimedia where I'm the only employee, I would absolutely hire you in a second. So hopefully someone out there listening will recognize the fact that you're a hardworking guy who wants a chance to prove himself, and that you shouldn't be excluded for PTSD or cannabis use or both of the above, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate the call. And again, I know I said I wouldn't say it, but hang in there, man. You sound like you got your wits about you, and just don't give up, all right?
I got you, Drew. Definitely will not ever, man. I appreciate it.
Good, man. Appreciate you, Josh. God, that just sucks, man. That is why this recreational amendment in Florida would have been great, but federally, right. And every effing president says it. Obama said it. I'm going to reschedule this drug. Biden said it. I'm going to reschedule this drug. I think Trump also said it.
He said it.
None of them have done it.
No.
Why?
And that might be the hesitance that a lot of employers, as you said, have about accepting the shifting landscape.
Yeah.
Because you could just go back to the fact, well, the government has not deemed it, or the federal government has not deemed it.
It's insane. The federal government right now could go into Jungle Boys, Surterra, True Leave, all of them, and shut them down and just say, you're breaking the federal law, confiscate all their money. And these companies, by the way, a lot of them can't get credit card payments directly to them because the credit card companies fall in line with that. Well, it's federally illegal.
Right.
It's insane. So hang in there, Josh. I got your number. And if you're out there and you're in HR or you own your own company and you want to hire a guy who seems like a hard worker, real nice dude, reach out to me and I'll get you his info and we'll hopefully get the guy back on his feet. Well, I'm glad I brought up that question.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he answered. Now, are you familiar with Juicy J?
I know the name.
Me too. Didn't know anything about him, but Juicy J might just be our next civil rights leader, breaking ground for Caucasian folks like myself. And I'll tell you why next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss us?
No.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
We're back. Bone TV is back up and running. It's bigger, better, and bonier than ever before. You can watch and listen at theboneonline.com or just download the free 102.5 The Bone app. Bone TV. See it, hear it, and smell it. 102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
2 right lanes blocked due to a crash. Belcher Road northbound approaching the Countryside Boulevard turnoff. Traffic is stop and go almost to Montclair Road. Smaller delay now. Palm Harbor Boulevard northbound approaching Klosterman. Give yourself about 8 minutes. Waters Avenue in Hillsborough. A crash eastbound at Dale Mabry. Backing up traffic not quite to Manhattan Avenue. 275 north and the Selman northbound. Both congested into Tampa. Bridges also a bit stop and go. Northbound Veterans Expressway slowed down a bit around Independence Parkway. Southbound 301 in Riverview has worsened. Approaching Gibsonton Drive, northbound traffic delayed about the same as before. This is Eric in the Fair and Fair Traffic Center.
You know, it's interesting. Car insurance commercials tend to focus on the simple fixes. A busted windshield, a banged up bumper. What about the human damages like pain and suffering? Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys won't let big insurance forget about your pain. For a Farah fight, you know who to call. Tampa.
Let the professionals at Fence Outlet save you time and money. We handle everything from the free estimate to the install. We do it all. And you get 0% financing. So come into Fence Outlet or visit fenceoutlet.com today. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And right now, we say yes to 0% APR for 60 months on the purchase of a new 2024 Chevy Tahoe or Suburban. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
John Senning here for Wild Fork Foods. You know, I don't talk about it enough. Wild Fork is great for families. I've got my brother turned on to it. Large cuts of meat, ground beef, enough to feed the family at prices you're not going to find in any grocery stores. No matter what you're looking for, from desserts to seasoning, sides, and the greatest cuts of meat on earth, Wild Fork has it at some of the best prices you're going to find. They've got locations in South Tampa, Citrus Park, and St. Petersburg, right on 4th Street North. You've got to check them out today. Get it delivered, pick it up in store, or go on a shopping spree. WildForkFoods.com.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
It's the start of a new season of Ray's deals, and they're so good, even Raymond is buying. Drive a new Honda Pilot, just $419 per month, or a new Honda Accord, just $319 per month. Even Raymond is buying. It's the start of a new season of Ray's deals. Don't miss out. Claim your Ray's deal today at Crown Honda, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Springtime is here, and that means car buying season. If you plan on getting an electric vehicle, you're going to need an EV charger at home. Climate Design Home Services are your go-to company when needing to install or service an EV charger. Whether you own a Rivian, a Tesla, GM, or Ford, Climate Design Home Services can make charging as easy as plugging it in. Furthermore, if you need any type of panel adjustments or upgrades, the licensed electricians from Climate Design Home Services can ensure that you have enough power to charge everything in the comfort of your own home. No more driving around town looking for a charger, worrying you're going to run out of juice. Climate Design Home Services lets you charge at home. Call 727-295-1572 or go to climatedesign.com and schedule your EV charger installation. That's climatedesign.com.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get 0 down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA Spring Sale. How can I help?
Oh, hi. It's time for spring cleaning, and I need a total refresh.
Perfect. Huge savings in store and online can help you refresh for less. Save up to 50% off on hundreds of select outdoor, garage, bathroom items, and more.
Oh.
Plus, loyalty members can save an extra 10% on select sale items.
Wow. Now I won't have to spring break the bank.
Shop the IKEA Spring Sale March 18th through April 21st.
Offer valid 3/18 to 4/21/25. U.S.
service only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/spring sale for details. Restrictions apply.
Mobile service is here at Jerry-owned Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We come to you at your home or office. That means you can save even more time and money with your next service experience with no more wait times. We'll come at your convenience to your home or office. Then we'll perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. See just how easy and convenient it can be for yourself. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm Country.
See dealer for complete details.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAWFRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
Diamond Days are back at Golden Diamond Source, Tampa Bay's largest jewelry superstore. I love Diamond Days because right now you can get up to 20% off all their diamond inventory, including April's birthstone. Plus, you can take advantage of 0% financing for up to 5 years. That means if you finance $5,000, your monthly payment would be only $83. Best of all, your Golden Diamond Source diamond never loses its value. And listen up, all you soon-to-be newlyweds. Here's your chance to win a $2,500 shopping spree at Golden Diamond Source, along with a wedding cake for up to 100 guests, created by the renowned celebrity chef, the Cake Girl, as seen on the Today Show. Entering is simple. Go to Golden Diamond Source on Omerton Road for your chance to win big. If you want your special someone to say yes, make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond. Visit us at 3800 Omerton Road in Clearwater. And of course, make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refinance on Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com.
Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
Great Scott! Back to the Future is now on stage, and it's a jaw-dropping spectacle raves USA today. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious entertainment. April 29th through May 4th at Straz Center. Get your tickets yesterday at strazcenter.org.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. When you need a fighter, you need us. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the people. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More, the place to go for. Sipping rosés with seltzers on ice. Making margaritas with your favorite tequilas. It's warm out, let's go. Our prices are low on spirits, beer, and wine. You're gonna find what you love. And love what you find.
Only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly. B21.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-838-6161. That's 800-838-6161. 800-838-6161.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This hour of Drew Garabo Live brought to you by Bolt Electric. For lightning fast service, log on to boltelectricfl.com.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
tomorrow on the show, Jen from Jenna Tortures will join us.
Hi, in studio.
I'm hoping so, but I think it's going to be a phone call.
Oh.
They will be playing and kicking off their tour Friday night at the Brass. Oh, damn it.
Brass Monkey.
Tap or Mug. There are two of them. Stand by.
I've never been too good with names.
God, what a great song.
The cellar door was open, I could never stay away.
Brass Mug.
There we go.
Friday night. Also going on Friday night, if you're in the St. Pete, Pinellas Park area, T.L. Jenkins, I saw yesterday, will be debuting some new songs at the OCC Roadhouse. Try the hog wings. They're amazing. All right. White dudes like myself who are fans of rap music are faced with a conundrum when rapping along to some of our favorite rap lyrics. If you're doing it in public, it can be even more dicey. No, this is interesting. I think we got a call coming in on my computer. Hello?
No, is this Drew?
It is. You're on the air with Drew and Mo. Who's this?
This is Larry, your media guy, your guy that was selling telecom. I was actually just calling to get your email address because I was driving and you said it too fast for me to write it down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. It's Drew, DREW, at boneonline, all one word, .com.
All right, that's what I needed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Larry. Appreciate you, man.
All right, bye.
All right.
Nothing wrong with conducting business while you're...
I wonder if I can... Do you have your email open over there?
Hold on. You Gmail?
No, your company email.
No, I know.
All right. Can you open your company email?
Let me see, sir. Let me see.
Because I think I could call you on your computer.
Bitch, company email.
Should be an Outlook.
Outlook, okay.
I think I have to enter your government name.
Yeah.
To call you on the computer.
No, at the moment I cannot.
Okay.
Sorry.
Forget it. But I discovered accidentally when you were out a couple of weeks ago, I saw a call popping up on my computer. I was very confused. And it turns out that if you call me via the company directory, you get transferred somehow to either Microsoft Teams or we don't really have phones in our office.
Right.
But it comes to our computer, and I answered the call on the air, and it was like a business-related call. It's so weird. So if you want to call me that way, you can do it, or just simply 800-771-1025. Now, as white dudes into rap music, if you are enjoying a song in the public space and the song says the N-word, you're foolish if you say it. I am at the point now where even if I am by myself, listening to Wu-Tang, Dr. Dre, Two Live Crew, any of these rappers that enjoy employing the N-word, I won't say it in my car by myself. It just feels wrong.
Right.
Juicy J, the artist, I suppose, I don't know any of his songs, but Juicy J was performing at Coachella this past weekend and issued forth this directive. White people can say it, according to Juicy J.
You remember that one scene in Return of the Jedi where
it's a trap? That one?
There you go.
We didn't plan that, by the way, folks.
No, we did not.
We just happened to be mentally on the same page because I had that ready to go because it did feel much like Admiral Akbar warned us. It's a trap. Don't fall for it, pale faces.
No.
It is a trap. Do not do it. I remember I was doing karaoke at, I believe, Mother's in Westchase, and I was doing a song that had the N-word, and I thought I could get away with what you say is nickel. I said nickel, get done, and this girl comes up. She goes, did you say the N-word during that song? I go, no. I said, Nickel, did it sound like she's like, you absolutely said the N-word. I said, I absolutely did not. I made it a point. So now, usually I won't even do a song that has that word in it. And if I do, I'm holding the microphone like out here. Let there be no confusion. But I just wonder, are there white dudes out there who follow the advice of Juicy J that white people can say it? You shouldn't.
I mean, Juicy J said you can say it's all right, but the black guy behind you, you don't know what his views are.
Bingo. And he might know who the hell Juicy J is or might not, and he might not even care.
Right?
Oh, no, you don't understand. I got a hood pass for Juicy J.
Juicy J said it was okay.
Hello, who are you?
Tom.
What's up, Tom? How you doing today, man?
Good. Yourself?
Very well. Thank you very much. What can I do you for?
Juicy J is half of 3-6 Mafia.
Ah, there are only two dudes in 3-6 Mafia?
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Do you know?
DJ Paul, whatever. And then Juicy J's brother is Project Pat.
I don't know who that is either.
Now, see.
Chicken Head. Chicken Head.
Chicken Head?
Yeah, it's one of the songs. You never heard it?
I mean, I know what a chicken head is. Back in the day, we'd say, when I say chicken, y'all say head, chicken head, chicken head. I did not know that there was a newer chicken head song, anthem, if you will.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's
man. Look it up.
DJ Paul and Lord Infamous, along with Juicy J, make up 3-6 Mafia.
You didn't tell me an Oscar winner was giving you the okay to say the N-word. I mean, that changes the whole scenario.
800-771-1025. Drew Grabo Live, who are you?
Hey, my name is Tom. How you doing?
What's up, Tom?
I generally replace the N-word with a J.
What?
Replace it with a J. Instead of the N, use the J.
Are you saying like Jigga? Like Jigga?
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Anything that even sounds like it, you're in dicey territory.
Yeah, you might as well say the word at that point.
Right. Like, oh no, guys, I was saying Jigga with an A. Hello there, Drew Grabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew. Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Hey, this is Phil.
Hi, Phil.
When you mentioned this, I thought of the movie Dirty Grandpa with Robert De Niro.
I never saw that.
And where they're in the scene and he's singing karaoke and he's like, should I say it? And then all the guys chant, just say it. And he drops the word. And I'm like, that's, I would never do it, but Robert De Niro's allowed to.
De Niro probably. Well, I mean, De Niro dates black girls. Well, he dated black girls. I think he might even be married to them.
Yeah.
So
he was a supermodel.
Right. So I think that gets you some credence, but maybe not all the credence in the world. And of course, and thank you to Sweet Jess for including the scene with Michael Bolton, not that one, in Office Space where he's listening to. And I
forgot about that one.
Dude, that beginning when he's in nonstop traffic, and then he's angrily rapping graphic language, and then a black dude like rolls up and he starts rolling up his window like that. That is a great scene. That's a movie I don't think I've seen in 10 to 15 years that I still feel like I could quote every damn line from that movie.
I wish it would be in heavy rotation like other old films where you just happen to be scrolling through the channels and it's just there.
Yeah, because like so many times you're flipping channels, and the movies that suck me in, any Bourne movie with Matt Damon, of course, any Batman movie, the Christopher Nolan trilogy, Departed, Shawshank, I am stuck. I cannot turn the channel. If Office Space were to make regular appearances on Comedy Central, dude, I'd watch it every damn time. Hey, Peter, breast exams are on Channel 9 again. So I want to know from fellow honkies, if you rap the word or sing the word, well, I mean, it's really not in any songs other than rap songs, when you're by yourself. 800-771-1025. And don't necessarily follow Juicy J because it's a trap. Hello, who are you?
I'm Terry. How are you?
What up, Terry? Doing well. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, pretty good, man. Just check out, if you can, a movie called Pool Hall Junkies. At the very beginning, it's got Morris Callahan and Chaz Palminteri, and they kind of
go over that description of that word and how it should be said. It's pretty interesting.
Pool Hall Junkies, 2002 thriller. I've never. Rick Schroeder, Chaz Palminteri, Christopher Walken, Mars Callahan, Michael Rosenbaum. How have I never heard of this film? What's it about? Pool Hall Junkies, obviously.
Obviously, pool hustlers, and then the game itself.
So is it a bunch of crackers talking about how to say that word or whether or not to say that word?
No, just the beginning, but it shows the lifestyle of one pool hustler who should have been pro, but a lot of pretty good actors in there. I'm very surprised on that movie.
Yeah, I cannot believe I've never even heard of that.
I have
film.
not either. Yeah,
I love Chaz Palminteri.
Christopher Walken.
He's great. Palminteri is so damn good.
He is.
He wrote A Bronx Tale to be a one man show on Broadway, and then made a movie out of it. God, it's such a good movie too. Hello, who are you?
Hey, it's Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. How we doing today, bud?
Pretty good. So, about 15 years ago, I was actually dating a black chick, and we were driving in the car. I believe it was a 50 Cent song we were listening to. And, of course, that moment comes up in the song, and, we're both singing along to it, and I don't say it, she says it, and then she immediately reaches over and turns down the volume, and she's like, "Why didn't you say it?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Why didn't you say it?" I was like, "Because I don't want to."
Yeah.
And literally leaned over and was like, "Say it." And I was like, no, I'm definitely not saying it.
Yeah, it's a trap.
But ended up turning into a pretty big fight, and unfortunately, that was the end of the relationship.
Wait, so she had an issue with you not saying the word along with the 50 Cent song?
Correct.
Do you feel like if you had said it, then you would still be together with this beautiful black chick, as you called her?
I have no idea. There were some other issues with the relationship, but
I think so.
Basically, things would escalate from like 0 to 100 over like things like that. And I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm done.
That's a huge red flag if she wants to force you to say that word. There's no reason for that.
Yeah, there's something else going on there.
It's a trap.
800-771-1025. I can't. I wouldn't. I felt bullied because those little people that we had in here for wrestling made me use the M word. I didn't want to say it. Now that song doesn't come up here in many songs. Hello, who are you? Should.
My name's Kenny.
Hey, what's up, Kenny?
So typically when I like gangster rap. I'm an old gangster rap guy. When I'm listening to it, I start to kind of trail off when I know it's coming to that point.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is I'll yell it emphatically.
I'm sorry, you said you'll yell it emphatically?
Yes.
The N-word?
Yeah, if I'm in my car by myself, yes.
Why?
I don't know, because it's
cool?
No, because I'm by myself.
Yeah, but are you trying to impress yourself with how racist you are? I
pat myself on the back every time.
What are you patting yourself on the back for? For having the courage to use a racial slur in a car by yourself?
All by myself, yes. No, I'm not doing it in a crowd.
Why not?
Myself
if you're going to yell it by yourself, why are you so much of a pussy you won't yell it out loud?
Because it's hard to pat yourself on the back when you've been punched in the face.
So then why are you proud of doing it by yourself?
Because nobody is around. What I do by myself is nobody's business.
He's sticking it to the man when the man's not looking.
Are you really sticking to the man if the man doesn't know that you're sticking it to him?
Well, if he feels it, then he knows I'm sticking it to him.
But he's okay. Do you consider yourself racially enlightened, or do you consider yourself racist?
No, I don't consider myself anything. I'm not racist. I don't think.
Well, I would say if you make it a point. Well, you can. You just can't do it honestly. Let me do it. You're a racist.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So you yell the word by yourself, but you somehow don't think that that's racially unenlightened.
Wait, that was a double negative question. Say that again?
No. 800-771-1025. Drew Grabo Live. Hello. Weird.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, dude?
Hey, so I had a reverse situation happen. I was dating a black girl,
She was beautiful. I just met her. She invited me to a pool party, and she apparently liked country music.
Okay.
And I kid you not, she came out to the pool party in a rebel flag bathing suit, and I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, "You can't wear that," and she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because you can't."
I mean, she could.
She did.
That says she can't wear a rebel.
She did.
Yeah.
So did it have like a Confederate flag, stars and bars over each one of her beautiful Nubian breasts?
Yes. And she wears a beautiful Nubian nurse.
Now, do you say she can't because you felt uncomfortable or because she couldn't because it wasn't part of her heritage?
Not hate.
No, not because it's not part of her heritage. I could care less about that. I felt uncomfortable as a white because I despise that, even though I'm sure I have the ancestors that fought on that side, but I despise that kind of stuff. I was just like, I mean, it was kind of like the reverse aspect of it.
See, I might have gone a different way there. I might have put on a little kufi and gotten a Malcolm X shirt, and then we show up to the pool party where I'm all, Afrocentric, and my beautiful black girlfriend has the stars and bars over her beautiful black hoots.
Yeah, absolutely. But I will say this. Any other race can never say that word. I don't care how dignified they think it, like other people think it is. Like, that needs to stop. I hear young kids, I'll sometimes play ball at the park, and these young white kids will be saying it, and I'm like, you're just asking to be saying it around the wrong person. Like, it's just not cool.
There you go. I would have to have a conversation with a beautiful black female who wanted to wear the stars and bars if we were dating.
Got to be honest, which it sounds kind of hot to me.
It does. I feel bad for saying this, but there's something kind of hot about that.
About it, Drew.
South End, the only thing is going to rise again if you put those things on. How about my penis?
Right on.
Hello, who are you?
Hey, what's up, Drew? What's up, Mo?
Hi.
Hey.
It's Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I say cracka a lot instead of that word. I replace it with cracka with an A.
Cracka with an A. All right, let me give it a try. Hold on one second. I got Dr. Dre and Snoop. Little Ghetto Boy karaoke. Stand by. Oh, yeah. We'll have dead. Murder was the case that they gave me. Dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I'm only 18, so I'm a young buck. It's alright if I don't scrap, I'm getting stuck. Essays way deep, shank 2 in the chest. Best run, cause brothers is dropping quicker. Too late, damn, down goes another cracker. Bouncing off the walls. Yeah, that's not bad. That kind of works. Cracker kind of works.
It's not bad. Like, if you don't know, now you know.
Cracker. That's not bad because I always feel weird when I'm doing Biggie, Juicy. I go, and if you don't know, now you know. I did it once at O'Maddy's in Gulfport, and the white people version goes, and if you don't know, now you know, no. But I said, if you don't know, now you know. And all these white people said the N-word. Right. I felt like I was empowering them to do so. I'm like, whoa, ease off. Pale faces. Hello, who are you? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Can I help you?
Hello?
Hi, can I help you? Sir?
Hello?
I am talking to you. Why aren't you talking to me? Effing a-hole. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, it's Ravi. How are you?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Same old. Look, I honestly think it's a song, it's lyrics. You should be able to say it. If you're saying that to someone in person or just, out of context, then it's a different ballgame. But look, I'm a brown guy. So what? I'm stuck in the middle. I can or can't. It's a song, man. It's all over the world. People are saying it all over the world. What's the big deal?
I don't think people are saying it all over the world. I would say out of the 175 countries or so, there are probably 10 countries where that word is a thing.
Well, I'm Caribbean, and we say it. When we speak to other races, we say it, and it's all cool. It's just out here, it's a whole different ballgame, which I understand.
I know. It's almost like there was slavery in our country or something where black people were oppressed until, the 1970s and even into today. It's crazy, right? That people actually believe that, right?
Well,
Almost like we have some sort of history of separate but equal, you know? Nuts, this country. Almost like people are afraid to use that word. Hello, who are you?
Hey, this is Skip the Trip.
Skip the Trip. Sup?
I got two little quotes I think might be a little, both sides of this coin here.
All right.
It's what a person does when no one's watching defines who they are.
That's true.
Kind of mess that one up a little bit.
That's a good one.
And another one, if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, did it make a sound?
I don't know if it does or not. I mean, I think it does, but if there are no ears to receive the sound, how do we know if it makes a sound or not? So you're saying if a white dude uses that word in his car and there ain't nobody around to hear it,
it's reverberating somewhere.
I had an idea for a scene in a movie where a white guy wants to know if his voice to text will pick up the N-word. But he's afraid to say that into his voice to text because he might be construed as a racist.
Right.
So he drives out to the middle of nowhere, cornfield, and says the word into his voice to text. And as soon as he says it, a little black kid comes out of the cornfields. And you racist. I don't know what the rest of the movie's about, Mo. That's just one scene. Hello, who are you? And I don't know if my voice to text will say it or not. I'm damn sure not using it. Hello.
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 Hello, how y'all doing?
Hello, how you doing?
Doing good. Happy Wednesday to you.
Hey, happy Wednesday to you too, darling. What can I do for you?
Well, I dated the white guy for about 8 years. And when he first took me home, his father liked to use that word in conversation, just like he was talking about the weather.
Are you kidding me?
And I let it slide thinking like, okay, maybe he doesn't realize that this is not the time for that type of conversation.
Right.
And he said it the third time. I'm like, look, just because I let your son fold me up doesn't make it okay for you to use that word. Right. So if you can't stop that conversation or delete that while I'm in your presence, because what you say when I'm out and about in your own space, whatever. But as of right now, for the next 7 days I'm going to be here, don't say that word.
Yeah. And what did he say to that?
And he was like, well, I'm sorry if I offended you. I said, no, you're not. Because every time you said it, you side-eyeing me to see what type of reaction you go get.
Oh, okay.
So now that you done got what you wanted, I need you to check yourself for the next 7 days.
Hell
if you can't do that, let me know, and I can go ahead and take me, myself, and I back to Virginia.
Hell yeah. I love that you did that. Did he respond well to that? Did he stop using it for at least the 7 days that you were there?
He did check himself, and he was very humbled that a black woman was stepping up and checking him because he's senior. He's up in years.
Sure.
He's been through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. He has seen time change. He grew up in the late 40s, so he's up in age. And I don't know if it was funny for somebody that's from Germany going to still be talking, saying those type of words when at one point in time you were in nobody's favor. So...
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
I need you to do better.
Yes, ma'am. And good for you for stepping up like that. Final question. Do you own a Confederate flag bikini, and would you be willing to wear it at a pool party?
I would have to pass on that one. That's a hard no.
Hard no, Drew. Hard no.
All right, good. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Just wondering. Hey, thank you very much for the
Thank
call.
you.
I appreciate you.
All right, have a good evening.
You too. It's crazy that old people, they kind of probably know it's wrong, but they were raised in a certain environment, and they're like, ain't nobody going to stop me from saying that word.
Do not care.
Yeah. I had an old relative that used the word Nigra. And that's how they referred to black people. And I was always so confused because when I was real young, we learned that it was Caucasoid, Negroid, and Mongoloid. Those are classifications of people. I know I learned that at Shenandoah Elementary.
Man, they were an advanced program, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Caucasoid, Negroid.
Caucasoid, Negroid, and Mongoloid, I think was the other one, which is an unacceptable term now, even though it was referring to the Mongols. And so I knew Negro, but then I learned that was not exactly the Afro-American became, the way. But an old relative of mine used Nigra, and I was always like, is that full-on racist, or is that like I'm dipping my toe in the racist swimming pool? Like, I knew it wasn't quite right. And then coloreds. That one always got like, we're all colored people. Like, I might be colored beige and you might be colored brown and somebody else might be a shade of tan, but like colored people was an odd. Now, POC, people of color, color. So you can say someone is a person of color, but you damn well better not say they are a colored person.
But it's really the same thing.
Yeah, you're saying the exact same thing, but the way you are a person of color, that is dignified. But you are a colored person, that is undignified. We're all people. People are people.
I just fell into black, and I just always liked it.
Black's great.
I'm good. I'm good with it.
Black's awesome.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like it's black is beautiful. All right, hang tight. I know a lot of you want to weigh in on the appropriateness of Juicy J's commentary that we should be okay using the word, and we got plenty more stuff for you on today's program, including but not limited to a homeless person doing something that I know made Mo super, super jealous, and we'll talk about it next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
An accident, Racetrack Road westbound. Eastbound traffic also affected at Countryway Boulevard in the West Chase region. Moderate backups both directions. East Lake Road northbound at Keystone doing its usual act. Fatter delays than usual on US 19 north and northbound Pinellas Avenue around Tarpon Avenue, both roadways. Could say the same about southbound 275 at Pinellas Point. Stop and go now all the way to 18th Avenue. Back in Hillsborough, Sheldon Road southbound at Waters Avenue has a crash. Eastbound Waters affected a bit as well. Definitely increased volume on your bridges into Tampa with 275 north, your largest overall backup. Southbound 75 and 301 south are your largest backups in the Progress Village and Riverview regions. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
Save time and money with mobile service at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They come to you and perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. Schedule mobile service with Jerry Ohm today. Online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm country. See dealer for complete details.
Let me tell you one of the reasons I think we became the largest injury firm in the world, and it's not even close. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. My wife and I had a plan early on. In our firm, our lawyers only work on certain types of cases. Our products liability and dangerous drug lawyers only work on those cases. Same for car crashes, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, and insurance disputes. Our thinking is for these lawyers to focus on one area of the law and live it and breathe it. Power comes from knowledge. Many lawyers do everything, jack of all trades. Not us. And we don't charge an hourly rate. You only pay us if we win. If you want to hire us, it's easy. Dial Pound Law on your cell phone, pound 529, or visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer from the comfort of your own home. Let us get to work for you. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader in preparing thousands of people to advance their career as a licensed contractor. Join Camtech's free info seminar this Thursday night, 7 p.m. Embassy Suites, USF, 3705 Spectrum Boulevard in Tampa, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com. Looking for top quality fencing in Florida? Fence Outlet has been the state's fencing expert for over 30 years. With 8 convenient locations, we offer a wide variety of styles and colors to enhance your property's security and curb appeal. Go to fenceoutlet.com to book your free estimate. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
Get extra savings on thousands of engagement rings and all GIA certified diamonds. Up to 20% off and up to 3 years zero interest financing. April 25th through 27th only, and only at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now, during Truck Month, well-qualified buyers will receive 2.9% APR for 72 months on the new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
If your home was damaged by Helene or Milton and you need replacement windows, save yourself a lot of time and hassle and call my friends at WeatherTight Windows. We've all heard stories of these fly-by-night contractors who are taking advantage of people in our community. WeatherTight Windows was here way before we were hit by these storms, and they'll be here long after the final repairs are done. WeatherTight is a company you can trust for your replacement doors and windows.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we are conquering the unconquerable. Our experts are leading the way with innovative regenerative medicines and biotherapeutics that can repair diseased, injured, or defective tissues and organs to help treat people with chronic medical conditions. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic, you know where to go.
Hi, welcome to the IKEA Spring Sale. How can I help?
Oh, hi. It's time for spring cleaning, and I need a total refresh.
Perfect. Huge savings in store and online can help you refresh for less. Save up to 50% off on hundreds of select outdoor, garage, bathroom items, and more.
Oh.
Plus, loyalty members can save an extra 10% on select sale items.
Wow. Now I won't have to spring break the bank.
Shop the IKEA Spring Sale March 18th through April 21st.
Offer valid 3/18 to 4/21/25. U.S. only while supplies last. Selection may vary. See store and IKEA-USA.com/spring sale for details. Restrictions apply.
One of the things with running is I want to enjoy the run, but I never made it very far because the arches in my feet just killed me. So when I got to the end of my rope and I said I have to do something to get rid of the pain, and a couple people recommended the Good Feet store to me. I loved how I could go in and get a free personalized arch support fitting. They put that time, that work, that effort into helping you find the right arch supports. And you can walk around this store with these in your shoes and try them out before you purchase them. So after I got my arch supports, the arches on my feet stopped hurting and the pain instantly, literally instantly went away. So if you have pain, go. Find a Good Feet store and go. There is an answer. Find the simple solution that will get rid of your pain. I'm Rondi, and that's my Good Feet story.
See how Good Feet arch supports work for you before you buy with a free fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
Hey guys, it's a cat named Mo, and for the past 10 years, I've been talking about the Centers for Men's Health, better known as C4MH.com, which has been the leader in low T care for the past 15 years. C4MH.com leads because it's a local medical practice, not one of those slick national franchise T clinics that pop up overnight. C4MH leads because it has no financial contracts, no upfront treatment payments, and no added cost treatments. C4MH leads because we fully disclose, and I say we because, again, I've been with them for 10 years, the affordable pricing. There are no hidden surprise costs. The slick pop-up clinic's pricing is nowhere to be found, and then come the contracts and high-pressure upselling. C4MH leads because 18 West Coast Florida locations only treat you with pharmaceutical testosterone and never the cut rate compounded stuff the other clinics use. So when you want affordable, safe, convenient, low T care, go to C4MH.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org. For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
If you're hurt, accept no substitute. Call Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Climate Design Home Services. They really know their stuff. Climate Design has installed Trane heating and cooling systems for over 50 years. So put their experience to work for you. Visit climatedesign.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Nash Rhodes from the Sky Tower Weather Center with an update on today's forecast. Mostly sunny skies and breezy conditions carry us into this evening as we stay rain-free leading into the weekend's forecast as well. Highs return to the upper 80s and 90s for both Saturday and Sunday as that above-average heat also stays with us into that following week's forecast. From the Fox 13 Sky Tower Weather Center, I'm Nash Rhodes.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Check the vibe.
Back in the days on the boulevard I landed, we used to kick routines and the presence was fitting. It was I, the abstract, and me, the 5-footer. I kicks the mad style, so step off a Frankfurter.
Yo, Fife, you remember that routine? That way used to make spiffy like Mr. Clean?
A tidbit, a smidgen.
I don't get the message, so you got to run the pitch.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, Tip.
You're on point, Fife.
All the time, Tip. You're on point, Fife. All the time, Tip. So then grab the microphone and let your words rip.
Well, here's a funky introduction of how nice I am. Tell your mother, tell your father, send a telegram.
I'm like an energizer because you see I last long.
I wanted to play a song by Tribe Called Quest that explains their views on rapping the N-word, but obviously the song says the N-word about 100,000 times. If you want to look it up on your own time, it is called Sucka, N-word with an A at the end, and it is by a Tribe Called Quest, and it explains why they choose to use that word. I don't feel like I have a place in telling a rapper whether or not he or she should use that word. If you are comfortable using that word, sure, go for it. You'll note that Eminem does not. Vanilla Ice does not. Chuck D does. 800-771-1025. Juicy J, appearing at Coachella over the weekend, encouraged white people that it was okay to say that word. And I don't know that he's correct. Here is his impassioned sermon from the stage. Yeah. I don't know that we can. I will ask when we do interview rappers, I will often ask, like, what's the right move for a white dude who enjoys rapping but doesn't want to say that word? And I would say 90% of them say, yeah, go ahead and don't say that word. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, I just want to know who gave DJ Khaled and Tekashi 6ix9ine a pass to say that word. They say it in their music all the time.
Well, like I said, anyone can. Like it's not a law that you can't if you've got big enough. Like, Be Real from Cypress Hill. He's Afro-Cuban. You would look at him and not think that's a black dude, but they use the hell out of that word in their music. So it's not, no one gives anyone a pass on it. Use it and then suffer the repercussions. Tekashi 6ix9ine didn't suffer any repercussions for using that word, suffered repercussions for being a snitch, you know?
DJ Khaled, he's black, isn't he?
I think DJ Khaled is black. A former ball boy for the Orlando Magic, by the way. I
did not know that.
Yep.
I don't think DJ Khaled's black.
Hold on one second. DJ Khaled's ethnicity is Palestinian.
Oh.
He was born in New Orleans to Palestinian immigrant parents, father from Al-Mazrah Ash-Sakhira, and his mother from Ramallah.
We call that Eastern black, Drew.
I mean, he presents as darker than thou. So, again, you want to tell Khaled he can't use that word? You go right ahead. Hello, who are you?
Joey, how you doing tonight?
Sup, dude?
Hey, real quick to touch on that. I think it's all, I come from a blended family.
Okay.
So growing up as little, when I was little, I was always just taught never to use it. And my family members never used it because they felt it was taking themselves back hundreds of years.
Sure.
So the thing was, my Uncle Kevin, God rest his soul, he's no longer with me.
Sorry.
I remember he was the original Furious Styles to me. He was like that, an educated man, like just he always wanted the right thing, always taught the kids right from wrong type of deal.
Sure.
And a role model. But the thing was, I think even black people have to know the audience in a way, because my daughter was white, and, she came home one day and called me that. And I'm like, whoa, what?
Wait, hold on just a second. I'm sorry, 1 second. Your white daughter called you the where were you like, hey, where were you tonight? Oh, N-word, I was out hanging with my homies. Like,
well, she was 4 years old, and she says, "What's up, blank?" I'm like, I was so lost. So it turned out the people next door, a bunch of black people, it was like, their thing, hood, slang, whatever. And it was like, that was their vocabulary in there. And I was like, well, dang, my daughter's saying this. If she goes up to them, it's going to make it look like I'm teaching her.
It sure is.
Where you get that word from?
You're right.
Cracker.
Exactly. So I had to get my uncle Kevin, like I said, and he actually went there and explained it. That's my niece.
Yeah.
You can't be, and they understood, because I couldn't go there and go, no, what the hell?
Right.
I could start some off, but I just think it's, the word's the word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's who you're going to use it, whatever, but I think everybody should just know their audience, because there's a lot of younger people growing up. Maybe they don't need to use that word. Maybe that word should be stamped out completely eventually.
Again, I'm not in the business of telling black people not to use particular words. If you want to use it, use it. There's a phenomenal scene in what I consider to be Spike Lee's opus, Do the Right Thing, between John Turturro as a racist pizza shop worker and Spike Lee, a pizza delivery guy by the name of Mookie. And Spike does such a great job of exploring and somewhat exploiting racial stereotypes.
I've been reading about your leaders, Reverend Al.
Thank you, Spike. Thanks. I would like nothing more than to be able to play your movies on my radio show. There's a famous scene where they all go into their different racial stereotypes for white people, for black people, for Jewish people. Yeah.
Dago Wab, Guinea, garlic bread, pizza slinging, spaghetti bending, Victor Mon, Perry Como, Luciano Pavarotti, solo meal, non-singer mother.
Ooh.
Gold chain wearing, fried chicken and biscuit eating monk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
what was your takeaway with Danny Aiello in that? Did you consider him racist or no? Because I don't know that I did. I saw his point.
I think he had an appreciation for the Bed-Stuy clientele that supported his business.
Okay.
While at the same time harboring prejudicial points of view. I wouldn't go so far as to say Sal from Sal's Pizzeria was racist, but there weren't no brothers up on that wall. Italian Americans.
I mean, well, yeah, but it's a pizza shop. It's a pizzeria.
See, Italian Americans on the wall. And killing Radio Raheem for his music being loud.
Well, I mean, he did was told to turn it down. Yeah. Radio Raheem was the original Ashley Babbitt.
Yes, he was. Oh, man, what a movie.
Yeah.
What a movie.
Perhaps his most complex. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but certainly his most complex.
Yes, and you get done with the movie, and you're still not quite sure how to feel.
Was that his debut, or was it
no
Girl 6?
No, it was right before School Days was Girls Gotta Have It.
She's Gotta Have It. Yeah, that's it. You're right.
And then I think School Days.
Yes.
And then Do the Right Thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It was a couple of pictures back in.
And then after that, I believe was Mo Better Blues.
No, I think Mo Better Blues came after. Didn't Jungle Fever come first?
Oh yes, you're right. You're right. Marissa Tomei, was she in that? Was that her?
No, that was it was the girl from The Sopranos.
Oh yeah, Bracco, Lorraine Bracco.
No, it wasn't Bracco. It was the other Italian dame. She would look better than Bracco. Damn it.
In Jungle Fever?
In Jungle Fever.
Stand by. Annabella Sciorra.
There you go. Annabella Sciorra. Yeah.
So in order, 86, She's Gotta Have It. 88, School Days. 89, Do the Right Thing. 90, Mo Better Blues.
Oh, okay.
91, Jungle Fever. 92, Malcolm X. 94, Crooklyn. 95, Clockers. 96, Girl 6 and Get on the Bus. 98, He Got Game. 99, Summer of Sam. Brilliant. 2000 Bamboozled, 2002 25th Hour, which you have not.
I still have to see that. I got it. It's in my queue. It's in my queue.
Man.
It's in my queue.
God, he had a stretch of like 20 years of making nonstop brilliance.
Yeah, well, we'll disagree on what was that day? Crooklyn.
Crooklyn wasn't that great.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about.
I think I walked out of Crooklyn.
It was terrible. I forgot about 2018's Black Klansman.
Yeah,
that was a good film too.
Yeah.
Hello, who are you?
Hello, Drew.
Hi.
It's Pretty Ricky.
Hey, what's up, Pretty Ricky?
How you doing?
Good, man.
What's up, Mo?
Pretty Ricky, what they called him.
Yeah, what's up? I just got something I want to share real quick.
Sure.
You were talking about the movie Office Space.
Yes, ma'am.
And they had the Ghetto Boys had that song "I'm a Gangster."
Damn, it feels good to be. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm at my buddy's house in Atlanta. I grew up in Sarasota. We grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
I come down. We were drinking all night.
Mm.
I come down 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning, drunk, half drunk, hungover, and Bushwick Bill sitting in his kitchen.
Like little tiny Bushwick Bill?
Yeah, because he owned like an appliance store or a repair appliance store, and my buddy told me, I'm going to get a new refrigerator.
Right.
Imagine that. I'm half drunk, half hungover, and this Bushwick Bill sitting right there.
I believe you. Yeah. I don't know why you would make something like that up.
I know. If you had a celebrity bump in, you're not going to go to Bushwick Bill to impress somebody.
And you're not going to mistake him for anybody else. So he's got a very very distinct look to him. True Grub Alive, hello. Bushwick Bill.
We were drinking all night.
Hello. Hello.
Hungover in Bushwick Bill.
I understand the confusion is you're listening to your radio. Hello, Drew Grub Alive.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi, dude.
Hey, I'm a little bit less curious about why people like DJ Khaled or whoever else get a pass. I'm a little bit more curious why little white girls like, say, Bad Baby, Whoa, Vicky, why they get a pass. I mean, you can imagine they're probably banging all the guys they're surrounded by, but you think maybe one of the black women would punch them in the face or something. I don't know.
I don't spend a lot of time worrying about the language that Bad Baby uses.
By the way, I don't think Bad Baby is getting a pass. I think pretty much people are like,
she ain't using that word. She had a kid, or she? I think
Bad Baby had a baby.
Bad Baby either is pregnant or had a bad baby. Bad Baby's baby. What do we got coming up in the Mo Betta, Mo?
Well, we got a cat named Rabbit. We got Bieber speaking and Fire Festival. Anyone?
Coming up next on Mo Betta News, if you want to buy a new car, Achieva Credit Union can help you drive away with one of the best rates in town. Whether new or used, Achieva's got the rates and the fast approval you need to get the car you want. I can speak with experience there because my son got his first vehicle and it was financed through Achieva Credit Union. Got pre-approved for an auto loan, so when we got to the dealership, we were in control. No need to work with the finance guy and walk in already approved to buy. Loan approvals are made locally, so they understand your unique financial needs. They've got flexible terms. Credit unions may be a lot more flexible than banks when it comes to repayment terms. Easy applications, quick approvals, and reduced rates on auto refinancing if you want to lower your monthly car payment, and boats, RV, and motorcycle financing available as well. Go to achievacu.com for more info, ACHIEVACU.com. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back. Money. Starting Monday, you can win $1,000 throughout the day just by listening to The Bone. You work hard and deserve this. Plus, we're pretty great, so why not listen? The Bone Bonus, starting Monday on 102.5 The Bone. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
An accident, Racetrack Road westbound. Eastbound traffic also affected at Countryway Boulevard in the West Chase region. Moderate backups both directions. East Lake Road northbound at Keystone doing its usual act. Fatter delays than usual on US 19 north and northbound Pinellas Avenue around Tarpon Avenue. Both roadways. Could say the same about southbound 275 at Pinellas Point. Stop and go now all the way to 18th Avenue. Back in Hillsborough, Sheldon Road southbound at Waters Avenue has a crash. Eastbound Waters affected a bit as well. Definitely increased volume on your bridges into Tampa with 275 north, your largest overall backup. Southbound 75 and 301 south are your largest backups in the Progress Village and Riverview regions. This is Eric in the Farrah & Farrah Traffic Center.
Beat the price increase. Ken Ganley has over 1,000 new Kias on sale. Visit them today or online at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com.
Add value and security to your property today by contacting Fence Outlet. Now offering customers 0% financing for 12 months on any Fence product. Go to FenceOutlet.com today for more details. Terms of financing apply. License number C-10252 and C-10803.
John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. Hawkins is your one-stop shop for home services with over 3,000 five-star reviews. Hawkins has earned a reputation for reliability and quality across the region. And right now, they're running a $49 spring tune-up on your air conditioning unit and $1,500 off any complete AC system. And whether it's AC, plumbing, electrical, even pool repair, Hawkins has you covered. Give them a call today, 813-445-8209, or book that appointment online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call handles it all.
It's the start of a new season of Raise deals, and they're so good, even Raymond is buying. Drive a new Honda Pilot, just $419 per month, or a new Honda Accord, just $319 per month. Even Raymond is buying. It's the start of a new season of Raise deals. Don't miss out. Claim your Raise deal today at Crown Honda, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
John Senning here. Are you ready to win $15,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows? Well, pick up your phone right now and text the word TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
At Florida Prepaid, we're here for all the grinders, the go-getters, the gifted, the talented, the unique, the spirited. We're here for the well-to-do, the just getting started, the budgeters, the big spenders, and everyone in between. Because we believe that every child deserves higher education, and our goal is to help families save for it by making it simpler and more affordable than ever before. So every child has the opportunity to shine. Plans start at just $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
Get ready for 3 days of extraordinary store-wide savings at International Diamond Center. Next weekend, April 25th, 26th, and 27th, you get extra savings across the board at IDC. Up to 20% off. Rings, bands, bracelets, earrings. Acclaimed bridal designers will be flying in with all new styles. Get extra savings on thousands of engagement rings and all GIA-certified diamonds. Up to 20% off. And up to 3 years, zero-interest financing. April 25th through 27th only. And only at International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call us now. $30 billion was set aside for meso victims. And in most cases, your claim is settled out of court without a jury trial. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At Brandon Honda, get zero down, zero security deposit, zero first payment, zero do it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $399 per month. New passports just $329 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $149 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Visit BrandonHonda.com to get your best price and payments right online. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, Go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Just one step. That's all it takes to begin to make a huge change in your life with nursing education from Jersey College's School of Nursing. Just ask our grads.
Jersey College gave me all the tools and confidence I needed to prepare me to be a nurse.
The teachers here, they're amazing. They're supportive.
You're never alone. It's more than just a school here. I feel like it's a family.
2025 is full of possibilities. Take the next step towards your nursing dream today. Visit jerseycollege.edu. That's jerseycollege.edu.
O'Reilly. Stop by the new O'Reilly Auto Parts in Tampa on North Nebraska Avenue next to TGT Poker and Racebook now through April 29th for the grand opening sale. You'll get 2 times O Rewards points on select purchases, including 5 quarts of any Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil to get to your next reward twice as fast. And buy one, get one free Coca-Cola products at your new O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus, no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
It's 6:30 and the branch is closed.
Yep.
And you couldn't find your debit card.
Nope.
But you're going to get cash.
Yep. Cadence Bank Live Teller has extended hours, and I can get cash from my account with my driver's license.
My bank can't do that.
Nope.
With over 300 live teller locations with extended hours, there's opportunity here. Find a live teller near you at cadencebank.com/live teller. Equal opportunity lender, member FDIC.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
All right, Drew, but I'm going to need your help on this one.
All right, Maurice.
Once I get into the story here, Braden Point's goal to assist helped Lightning beat Panthers 5-1.
Yep.
Dateline Tampa, Nikita Kucherov had a goal and an assist, and Yanni Gourde added 2 assists. Connor Geeky, Jay Gensel, and Darren Radish. Also scored for Tampa Bay. Of course, Vasilevsky stopped 23 shots. Okay, so now the teams, Brad Marchand scored for Florida, which finished its regular season schedule. Vitek Vanacek finished with 26 saves. The teams will meet in the opening round of the playoffs starting this weekend. So where are we at here because there was a whole lot of shifting that had to go on for us. We are officially in the playoffs.
We have clinched. Unfortunately, Toronto won against Buffalo yesterday, so we can't win the division, but we did clinch home ice in the first round. So we play the Florida Panthers here. My sources, Miko, tells me Easter Sunday is probably going to be game 1.
Game 1, okay.
And you can expect that Drew Garabo Live will be broadcasting at Amalie for game 2, whenever the heck that is.
Nice. Well, I'll be there with you. Right?
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, unless you got other plans, but I was planning on it.
Heck no. how many games in the first series?
So it is a best of 7 series. So the first team to win 4 games is the winner.
That's it. And your predictions? Or you don't want to even put that out there yet?
Oh, man. The Panthers play us tough. There was some bad blood in last night's game. I believe Darren Radish got a cheap shot from the Panthers. Right after the final horn sounded, both teams dropped the gloves, and there was a big brawl.
Really?
Yeah. So these are 2 teams that have seen each other. I think a Florida team has been in the finals each of the last 5 seasons, if I'm not mistaken, which is crazy.
Okay.
These teams, familiarity breeds contempt. We already hated them. Now that they've got the rat Brad Marchand from Boston, we hate them even more. This is going to be a classic, epic first-round matchup.
It's going to be a beat-em-up, right, too,
Absolutely.
as well. Expect
Can't
a lot
wait.
of fights. All
Can't
right. 4 people bitten by a rabid cat in Hillsborough County. You know where all your cats are, Drew?
Oh, man, unfortunately.
Rabies alert issued. Dateline Hillsborough County. The Florida Department of Health in Hillsborough County confirmed that 4 people were bitten by a rabid cat in town and country. DOH Hillsborough said a stray cat attacked several people in the town and country neighborhood. Officials said that because of the erratic behavior and the fact that the cat bit 4 people, the cat was killed and tested for rabies.
Yeah, you can't kill something, or you can't test anything for rabies unless it's dead, which is really interesting.
Yeah, that is very, very. I guess you have to
get its brain.
Oh, yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The rabies alert is for 60 days and includes the boundaries of Hillsborough County, northern West Line Ball, southern Waters, eastern Anderson Road, right there. I don't be effing with no stray cats, man.
No, dude.
You know,
we take them into the shelter, but they're all pretty even-tempered.
Yes, and keep them for how long? Is there a cutoff date?
No, we keep them as long as they need to be kept.
Okay, all right, good. Florida House, I'll see where you fall on this. Florida House passes bill to limit projects like golf courses and pickleball courts at state parks under legislation passed Wednesday by the State House. Developments such as those golf courses, pickleball courts, and luxury lodges will be prohibited at Florida state parks. This legislation follows a public outcry against such projects pushed by Governor Sunny D's administration.
Yes, we have enough golf courses. As an avid golfer, I love playing golf. We have plenty of courses. We don't need to start building them in state parks.
But what about the alternate argument that we've got plenty of state parks? There's a whole lot of land in Florida, Drew.
No, preserve our beautiful natural beauty in Florida. Our pristine, gorgeous parks need to stay as is. And that's me as a golfer.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Braden, the man, wins a $1 million playing Florida's lottery scratch-off.
Braden's a homeless man.
Yeah. The Florida Lottery said Gary Moore claimed the $1 million prize from the 500 times the cash scratch-off game. Moore purchased the winning ticket at the Circle K, and the lottery said he'll, of course, get the $640,000 one-time payment. I do not have in my article that he was homeless.
Uh-oh. Am I creating a narrative that doesn't exist?
I think you may be smearing the good name of Gary Moore from Braden.
Sorry, Gary. Homeless man. Oh, this was a different one. Homeless man wins $1 million jackpot from California lottery scratch off. Man, I'm not homeless anymore. Sorry, Gary. Sorry to Gary's friends that are like, when did he become indigent?
Why didn't he tell us?
Gary, we would have put you up.
We would have helped him. Damn, $1 million.
Yep. Homeless person got it at Sandy's Deli and Liquor out in California.
Okay, first off, that's why I don't give homeless people money. I have to wrestle with spending money on a lottery scratch off. I'm going to give you money so you can willy-nilly go. And what if you gave him that dollar?
Right. You got to cut you off a little bit.
If he saw you again, you know he's not. Well, now, why would he be homeless at that point?
I mean, unless he's a very poor manager of money.
What was your take on the McDonald's snack wrap?
I had one once. I suppose it fulfilled my snacking needs. I don't understand the fervor and passion people have for the snack wrap.
Well, I think maybe the low caloric that's what I would think.
All right.
I do remember when you could get a Big Mac in that wrap. I thought, and it tasted like a Big Mac, and I think it maybe had a third or a quarter of the calories.
So you get the taste of a Big Mac without having to ingest the 2 all-beef patty special cheese.
Exactly.
Sesame.
After nearly a decade, the McDonald's Snap Wrap is making a comeback. Snap Wrap is making a comeback. The chain this week teased the return on social media. The Snack Wrap, a warm tortilla filled with chicken, lettuce, cheese, and, well, I mean, there you go. It's a warm tortilla filled with chicken, lettuce, cheese, And Sauce first arrived in 2006. I didn't realize that it had been that long ago.
Yeah.
They did have a beef version, which was removed in 2013, and by 2016, most were gone. They're saying it's citing the cult following that it had. They're returning it in 2025. I still will not grab it.
No, bring back the McDLT. Keep the hot side hot and the cold side cold.
Man, but it just tasted. It didn't taste like a
McDonald's burger?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Burger King burger.
Yeah. Justin Bieber breaks silence on claims he is broke and millions in debt amid fan concerns. You're talking about, you were talking about off air, Britney Spears and what looks like a mental decline for her. I don't know if you've been seeing footage of the Bieb.
Poor kid.
Yeah. He has slammed recent reports claiming he is broke via a statement released by his team. Reps for the 31-year-old. He looks so much older now than 31.
Oh.
And he used to look so much younger than he was.
I know.
Yeah.
He was like babyface forever, and then he immediately went from babyface to old and haggard.
Yes, this is just clickbait stupidity based on unnamed and clearly ill-informed sources. Disappointed that they no longer work with Justin, the statement read. So there you go. Well, I mean,
poor Justin.
He's still kind of. Are you keeping up with this Mickey Rourke stuff?
Yeah, is he on some reality show or something?
Yeah, Celebrity Big Brother.
Oh,
and he made. He got not into a riff or a row with and I cannot remember her name. She's lesbian. She's a lesbian.
Yeah.
Coley.
What the hell is that chick's name? She's a teen icon.
Yes, I think she was a Disney.
JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, there you go. Rourke is. Who looks like he has had so much work done. He looks like he got bitten by bumblebees and his face puffed out. And when I say to you that I think uncontested, he was one of the best in his prime. You couldn't touch his acting nor his looks.
Nope.
You go to 9.5 weeks. You ain't never looked as smooth as that in 9.5 weeks. I'm not you, but I'm just saying. But the 72-year-old actor's 6-day run in the house came to an abrupt end after threatening and aggressive behavior towards Love Island star Chris Hughes and the use of inappropriate sexual language towards Toei star Ella Mae Wise. He was pissing off everybody.
Yep.
Controversy surrounding the rest of the star began after he ogled CBB presenter Aj Adu and faced calls for him to be dropped after homophobic comments to Dance Moms star JoJo Siwa. He was reportedly paid £500,000 for his 3-year stint on the show, but the fee was dramatically reduced to £50,000 after he was kicked off. Rourke's fee was worked out on a pro-rate basis, and he has lost a huge amount of money by leaving the show early, and now he is not happy.
He's an interesting-looking character now.
He is, man, but he is the star of 3 of my favorite movies.
Angel Heart?
Angel Heart, 100%. Johnny Handsome and Rumblefish.
Oh, that was good.
Yes.
S.E. Hinton novel.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the Mo Better right there.
9.5 weeks. That was him and Kim Basinger, right?
Yeah.
That was like one of those early sexually charged films.
It was, and it was kind of groundbreaking. The ripoff of that was, that stupid girl flick, and
50 Shades of Grey?
50 Shades of Grey was basically a ripoff of 9.5 weeks, yeah.
I remember 9.5 weeks, you could get the real version at your mom and pop video store.
Right.
The one you rented at Blockbuster was edited for content.
Right. Yeah.
So they still had like the refrigerator scene, but it was greatly sanitized.
That was an uber sexy film.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And you want to talk about great 80s soundtracks. They had Duran Duran.
Oh yeah.
They had Joe Cocker, You Can Leave Your Hat On. They had remember who was the bassist for Duran? The tall, dark-haired guy.
John Taylor.
He did. I do what? Do you remember the song? I Do What I Do.
I don't remember it, but I've got it right here. Stand by.
Dude, it's so good. Kind of talks.
Oh, Brian Ferry, Slave to Love.
There you go. Great soundtrack.
City Never Sleeps by Eurythmics.
Bam.
Love and Happiness, Al Green.
Come on, man.
Strange Fruit, Billie Holiday.
You killing me? All right, here he comes. He has a pretty decent voice. I used to wear this song out. You remember it now?
I do.
Yeah.
I forgot this was John Taylor from Duran Duran and Power Station.
Yeah. Brilliant soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. By the way, I can't believe I'm such an idiot. The parrot outside our studio is Tweety Pablo, not Petey Pablo.
That's better.
Tweety Pablo, thank you, Dizzy. And if you go to my Instagram, Drew Garabo, DREWGARABO, he's gone now. But during the last break, Maurice and I saw the return of Tweety Pablo. I believe he has now made appearances on the Mike Calta show, where Carmen got a photograph of him. That may have also carried over to the after show with Johnny B.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about JP. I know he was on Sending Show, and now he's appeared on our program as well. Hopefully he'll make an appearance during Ask the Dom, the daylight hours after we're done here, so that he can be included as well. It is insane to me that there is one parrot that shows up at our window. Absolutely nuts. All right. Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Drew.
When we come back, I am big on Mount Rushmores of things. Not presidents. There's already a Mount Rushmore for the presidents. Mm-hmm. But like the Mount Rushmore of cereal mascots would be Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Count Chocula.
Yes.
For my money. Well, now we need to make the Mount Rushmore.
You wouldn't put Tony the Tiger on the...
I don't recognize Tony the Tiger. He's not so great to me. Wink Martindale passed. And I grew up as an enormous Tic-Tac-Doe fan. I loved the show. It came on at like 7 at night, right before Joker's Wild. You get the tick, you get the tack, you get the dough, but watch out for that dragon. Wink Martindale ruled my childhood. I am placing him on the Mount Rushmore of dead game show hosts, along with Bob Barker, of course. You've got Alex Trebek of Jeopardy. And you've got Wink Martindale. I need to know who the fourth is going to be. 800-771-1025. That when we come back with more Drew Garabo Live. Universal Roof and Contracting wants to put a roof over your family's home. And if you've got one already, they want to make sure the one that you've got is safe and sound, structurally sound. They'll do a free roof inspection for you. You just have to go to universalroof.com to check the whole thing out. It's awesome. They did work for me back when Hurricane Charlie dinged up my roof in Orlando. They will do great work for you. Go to universalroof.com. If you do need work done, then you can simply drop my name, and they will give you a 15% discount. universalroof.com for Universal Roof and Contracting.
You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Looks like the off-ramp 275 South at exit 19 is partially blocked in Pinellas. Keep an eye out for that. Overall, 275 South delay is around 20 minutes now. Then it clears a bit once you're past Pinellas Point. McMullen Booth northbound at Enterprise Road. Give yourself 8 to 10 minutes there. A crash with a moderate backup southbound US 19 at Park Boulevard just in. Southbound 4th Street, a crash as you head towards 62nd Avenue. Traffic is stop and go to 73rd Avenue. In the West Chase region, Racetrack Road westbound. Still a problem. That earlier crash backing up traffic Countryway Boulevard. Not quite back to Mobley Road. Other delays, not too out of the ordinary. Congestion-related backups on your main roadways and interstates. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
With a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
If you're doing your spring cleaning and you see that your windows and patio doors lack pizzazz, do something about it. Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota have a 1-month only sale where you can save $300 off all windows and $825 off patio doors, plus no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Anderson, superior products, exceptional service. RBAFLA.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Over 700 new Hyundais, tariff-free at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with 0 down or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing.
Everyone deserves a fast and reliable connection. One that helps better their everyday through the things they value most. Friends and family, education and career. A connection that opens pathways to opportunity and builds roads to a better future. At Spectrum, we're committed to delivering just that every single day. Because with the right connection, anything is possible. That's Life Unlimited. That's Spectrum.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Get ready for 3 days of extraordinary store-wide savings at International Diamond Center. Next weekend, April 25th, 26th, and 27th, you get extra savings across the board at IDC. Up to 20% off. Rings, bands, bracelets, earrings. Acclaimed bridal designers will be flying in with all new styles. Get extra savings on thousands of engagement rings and all GIA-certified diamonds. Up to 20% off. And up to 3 years, zero-interest financing. April 25th through 27th only. And only at International Diamond Center. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Just one step. That's all it takes to begin to make a huge change in your life with nursing education from Jersey College's School of Nursing. Just ask our grads.
Jersey College gave me all the tools and confidence I needed to prepare me to be a nurse.
The teachers here, they're amazing. They're supportive.
You're never alone. It's more than just a school here. I feel like it's a family.
2025 is full of possibilities. Take the next step towards your nursing dream today. Visit jerseycollege.edu. That's jerseycollege.edu.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Primetime, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Babe, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's time to break up. With our power company, they keep raising rates while you keep footing the bill. At Solar Bear, we say enough is enough. Go solar today and get your first 12 months completely free. With over 10 years in business and thousands of 5-star reviews, we're Florida's trusted solar provider. Locally owned, proven, and affordable. Make the switch, call Solar Bear now, and visit solarbear.com. That's solarbear.com.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Okay, everyone, what did you think of the chocolate bar?
It's too chewy.
Feels kind of chalky.
Too much nougat.
I need to go brush my teeth.
Business is booming for Steph's small marketing research firm.
After all these focus groups, there's only one conclusion. I need more researchers.
And she's way too busy researching.
Does this have peanuts?
To waste time researching resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Put our matching platform to work so you can spend less time searching and more time connecting with talented candidates. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Set the date. Barbecue Love Fest is Saturday, May 3rd at Perry Harvey Park in downtown Tampa from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Your ticket for this all-day celebration of barbecue includes barbecue samples from 20+ cook teams, 7+ renowned pitmasters from across the nation, and live music. The Bone and the Mike Calta Show have your tickets. Listen to win or buy your tickets now at bbqlovefest.com.
Integrity, respect, results. Farah and Farah, expect more.
Tampa.
Do rain or bugs have your car looking dirty? Well, Bubble Down Car Wash has you covered. They offer longer wash tunnels, powerful vacuums, and the friendliest staff. Check out BubbleDown.com to find a Bubble Down Car Wash location near you.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun Toyota.com. This is Fox 13's Nash Rhodes from the Sky Tower Weather Center with an update on today's forecast. Mostly sunny skies and breezy conditions carry us into this evening as we stay rain-free leading into the weekend's forecast as well. Highs return to the upper 80s and 90s for both Saturday and Sunday as that above-average heat also stays with us into that following week's forecast. From the Fox 13 Sky Tower Weather Center, I'm Nash Rhodes.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Love and happiness. Yeah. Something that can make you do wrong, make you do right.
Reverend Al Green. So who is the fourth to join the Mount Rushmore of dead game show hosts? The first game show host I really was enamored with was a dude named Peter Marshall, who hosted the original Hollywood Squares. Paul Lind in the center square, George Gobel, Waylon Flowers, and Madam. Then, of course, I think Whoopi hosted it next. And John Davidson took a turn at it, I think.
Yeah.
That's Incredible. Dude, those two shows, That's Incredible and Real People, they were such dumb, special human interest shows that were in primetime. I loved both of them, and I have no idea why. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, it's Justin. Drew, how are you?
Hey, man. Doing great, Justin. Thank you. How was your hump day today?
Oh, it's fantastic. Great weather today. Good day. My vote is Richard Dawson, just because he did the Running Man movie.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I totally forgot about that movie. But yeah, his work on Family Feud, we're talking decades, if I'm not mistaken, of lunacy and getting away with French kissing men's. He was the original cuck.
He really was.
He would cuck families right in front of him. You know what I mean? That's good stuff. Thank you, man. Richard Dawson,
crazy man,
great one. Did he?
That's my vote.
He was on Hogan's Heroes, if I'm not mistaken.
He was.
Did he host another game show besides Family Feud?
I just remember the Feud.
Did he do Hollywood Squares for a while?
He did not, but he was a panelist on Match Game. He was the original host of Family Feud from 76 to 85, and then again from 94 to 95. But that's it. Match Game and Family Feud. Thank you. A frequent guest host for Tonight Show host Johnny Carson, hosting 14 times during 1979.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to stay up that late when I was 10 years old. During an episode that did not air that was guest hosted by Dawson, actress Della Reese suffered a near-fatal aneurysm mid-interview during taping.
Wow.
The remainder of the episode was canceled. Have you ever watched the taping of a television like a nighttime talk show?
No.
Very interesting. We did Late Night with Conan O'Brien when he was on NBC, and
you're out in New York.
Yeah, 30 Rock, and they bring out an opening act, and he was great. And then I remember the guests were Boyd Madsen, who hosted National Geographic Explorer at the time, and Busta Rhymes and Jerry Springer. And I was so excited because I wanted to see Busta rap, but he wasn't performing. He was only sitting there being a guest. And it was just interesting to watch. And then through a weird set of circumstances, I had read that Black Thought from The Roots, they had just gotten the gig on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. I had read a piece in a magazine that someone reached out to him on Twitter and said that he wanted to take him to lunch, and that Black Thought said yes. So I've always been a guy I'm going to shoot my shot. So I followed Black Thought. He followed me. I reached out via DM and said, I'm going to be in New York. I'd love to take you to lunch. And he said, okay, but you're buying. And I was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, right. Like, this is ever going to happen. And I will be damned if I gave him my number and he gave me his number. Let's see. Here we go. February 27th, 2016. Please pardon this me. Please pardon the intrusion into your DMs. I believe the kids today call it creeping. But I'm taking my 12-year-old son. Oh, man, he's now 22. To New York City, March 13th through 16th. If you have a minute to grab a cup of coffee, slice of pizza, or anything to say a quick what up, it will be a sincere and thorough pleasure for me. If not, I shall remain a huge fan and Twitter buddy. If this has forever changed our interaction, please forget this ever happened. Good day.
Right.
3 minutes later, I live in Jersey, and I believe that's my hiatus week. Let's make it happen. You're treating. Gave him my number. He gave me his number. And then I hit him up when I was in New York, March 15th, 2016. Can you come by the show today? Sorry, it got more hectic and I forgot my anniversary. I'm still figuring out what time I get to the show. Text me. So he called me while I was touring the 9/11 memorial. And he's like, can you come by this afternoon? Well, that afternoon, my buddy Richard Christie from the Howard Stern Show had invited me to the Stern Studios at Sirius to tour the place.
Oh, that would have been cool.
So I did that. I said, I can't do the Tonight Show today. I'm doing the Stern Show. Can you do tomorrow? I said, sure. So it was the day we were flying out. We go to the 30 Rock desk. I said, I believe Tariq, a.k.a. Black Dot, left my name. They said, yes, he sure did. Come on up. Sure enough, there's freaking Black Dot from the Roots. Met me and my son, took a couple of photos. And he's like, can you stick around for the show tonight? I'll get you guys hooked up with great seats. We got to fly out. He's like, oh, you're kidding me. I said, no. We leave? I'll be a son of a bitch if my flight wasn't delayed 5 hours and we easily could have watched the taping. Great regret. But I'm going to miss a flight.
Yeah.
Hello there. Who are you?
Hello?
Hi, who are you?
Is it me?
Hello? Hello? It was you. I don't, maybe, I think sometimes people have us on, no, he couldn't have had us on mute because we heard him. Maybe we had, I'm confused.
I think the phone is tricky for some people still.
Yeah, they hear the boop and they go, what? Boop. Hello, who are you?
Joe.
See, this guy knew right away. He's Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Drew?
You are, baby. What's up?
What's up, Mo?
I'm doing all right, bro.
That's good. Hey, Orlando pulled it off last night.
They did. Oh, were you the one who called? Oh, dude, what a game. My God. Tell me you didn't think when they choked away the lead that the whole season was all over. They held Paolo Banchero to a reasonable amount of points. And then, boom, that fourth quarter came along, and the Magic ended up winning by like 20 points. Amazing victory.
It was. When Trae Young found out technicals, I knew we had it.
Yeah, dude, he lost his composure big time. I think he forever harmed his legacy in the NBA. He went out like a punk last night. His team needed him the most. He was carrying them all along. They needed him to stick in that game, and he really let his team down. Very unimpressive performance in the fourth quarter by him.
Yeah, I'd agree. And Lightning playing Panthers first round, unfortunately.
Dude, I'm telling you, Bolts, Panthers, and Celtics Magic, we got our hands full as Magic and Lightning fans, but, man, this is what it's all about. The greatest time of the year, homie.
That's right.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Mo hit the parlay last night,
yes,
the Garabo parlay.
Woo!
I think on Sunday you'll have the opportunity to do it again. Now, on Sunday, I know the Magic are going to be an underdog, so they'll be laying like a plus 150, plus 200. The Bolts, I think at home we'll be favored, but it's going to be a close series.
So, you'll let me know later on what the
parlay.
Okay.
You can't make the bet yet because they haven't set the games yet. But I believe once they set them, I'm almost positive the Magic and the Lightning will both be embarking upon their playoff journey on Sunday. He is risen. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew, can you hear me?
Hello?
See, he tries once and then gives up.
Hey, it's a bone. Who's this? Hello?
It's Markham.
Hello, Markham.
Yeah. I want to get on the air.
Okay. And what was your first name, please?
Mark.
you emphasize the K. Is that a C or a K?
C.
C?
M-A-R-C.
C?
C.
Sí. ¿Hablas español? Sí? Oh,
no, M-A-R-C.
Sí. ¿Hablas español? Sí? ¿O no?
No habla español.
Sí?
With a C.
Sí.
See these nuts.
Marks. Very disappointing reaction. 800-771-1025.
Just ask him if he spoke Espanol.
Man, just trying to rap with you, bro. That's all. Have a little dialogue, a little back and forth. Again, if you'd like to see Tweety Pablo, the unofficial mascot of 1025 The Bone, just go to my Instagram or the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page, and you'll see the video. It's insane that there's a parrot outside our studio. Second parrot I've seen today. Hello there. Who are you? Hello? I can hear you. Can you hear me? You seem to be a gentleman who's having a hard time grasping the concept of telecommunications. Okay, I'm going to move on. Hello, how can I help you today?
Hey, Drew, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear. Hey. How you doing? What's your name?
This is Scott the Pirate.
Hey, what's up, Pirate? How you living, B?
No, I'm doing well. I was sorry about that. My phone was just like screwing up when I was calling, but I had to call in because of the the game show host.
Yeah, man. Who's on that Mount Rushmore?
I have to do Bob Eubanks as my first pick, but my main pick would really be Chuck Barris.
I think Bob Eubanks is still alive. Stand by. Yeah, he is alive. He's 87 years old.
Damn it!
I know. I can't curse the life of Bob Eubanks.
I don't want to take him down, but he would have the great look for the Rock.
He would, and the Newlywed Game introduced the phrase "making whoopee" to young Drew Garabo's vernacular. And I remember asking my dad, what's making whoopee? And he said, don't ask your mom. She has no idea. But yeah, Eubanks is great. We interviewed him about 3 or 4 years ago, and he's still sharp as a, not a tack, but like sharp as a basketball. And who's the other one you said, Scott?
Chuck Barris.
Dude, the Gong Show. The Gong Show was some of the greatest television with the unknown comic known to man. You are the man, Pirate. Good hearing from you, bro.
Good to hear from you, too.
Thanks, man. Can't believe it was freaking... Yeah. Hello there. Who are you?
Old man John.
OMJ. How you living, Jay?
I'm pretty good. I just got my permit. I'm trying to get my house back in order.
Good.
But, Drew, can I ask you a sports question?
I would love for you to. I'll give you a sports answer.
Okay. Are they ever going to have a Larry Doby Day? That guy came up 3 months after Jackie, and nobody ever talks about him. He's a Jersey boy.
American professional baseball player in the Negro Leagues and Major League Baseball, the second black player to break baseball's color barrier. I can't. Oh, God, we're late. I got to run. Sorry, Old Man Jay. Astrodome is next. I thought we were early, but we're late. Bye.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Barbecue Love Fest is back.
Ooh, I smell barbecue.
It's the celebration of all things barbecue, good times, and cooking for a cure. Barbecue Love Fest, May 3rd from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Perry Harvey Park in downtown Tampa. Get samples of the best barbecue from over 20 cooking teams, over 7 renowned pitmasters from across the country, and live music. Eat barbecue, vote on the best cook team, and watch live music outside at the nicest time of the year. What's better than that? Join the Bone Saturday, May 3rd. And it's the day of the Derby. There'll be coverage of the Kentucky Derby all day. Hey, you can even wear a big dumb hat. Proceeds benefit Friedrich's Ataxia Research Alliance. Get your tickets early right now at theboneonline.com. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, give yourself almost 10 minutes southbound US 19. A crash at Park Boulevard will back up traffic to 82nd Avenue. 4th Street southbound approaching Lincoln Circle, back beyond 72nd Avenue. Delays are slowly subsiding elsewhere. In Hillsborough, 275 North, not quite smooth sailing yet. Stop and go congestion for just a little longer to Kennedy. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
Brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting. Get 15% off roof repairs or replacement and monthly payments as low as $115 a month. Check them out before rainy season at universalroof.com.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is, how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the 3rd leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case costs. We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
John Senning here for Solar Bear. We need to have a conversation. It is time to break up with your power company. They keep raising the rates while you keep footing the bill at Solar Bear. They say enough is enough. Go solar today and get your first 12 months for free. 0 power payments while you start owning your energy. With over 10 years in business and thousands of 5-star reviews, they're Florida's trusted solar provider. Locally owned, proven, and affordable. Make that switch today and call Solar Bear now or visit them at solarbear.com. Again, that's solarbear.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through April 15th, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now at Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.50%, APR 6.56% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and don't worry about showings, open houses, costly repairs. You don't have to do them. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close within days. One of their satisfied clients, Tracy, said, quote, "The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate was fantastic. It could not have gone any better, and we received an offer higher than we were expecting. I wholeheartedly recommend Mark Spain Real Estate," end quote. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, just like Tracy's, you could trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast with their guaranteed cash offer. Mark Spain Real Estate has been serving families for nearly 30 years and has helped over 67,500 satisfied clients. So spring into action and sell your home with confidence. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Burnett EPA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Burnett EPA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textplan.us. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
I'm sure you've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie. If you qualify, their providers can prescribe medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1 medications that are 80 to 90% less expensive, all 100% online.
I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide or tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, but for 80 to 90% less and shipped directly to your door.
How do I get started with Zelfie?
Just send them a text.
Text OFTEN to 200-300 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text OFTEN to 200-300 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text OFTEN to 200-300. That's OFTEN to 200-300. OFTEN to 200-300.
Diamond Days are back at Golden Diamond Source, Tampa Bay's largest jewelry superstore. I love Diamond Days because right now you can get up to 20% off all their diamond inventory, including April's birthstone. Plus, you can take advantage of 0% financing for up to 5 years. That means if you finance $5,000, your monthly payment would be only $83. Best of all, your Golden Diamond Source diamond never loses its value. And listen up, all you soon-to-be newlyweds. Here's your chance to win a $2,500 shopping spree at Golden Diamond Source, along with a wedding cake for up to 100 guests, created by the renowned celebrity chef, the Cake Girl, as seen on the Today Show. Entering is simple. Go to Golden Diamond Source on Omerton Road for your chance to win big. If you want your special someone to say yes, make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond. Visit us at 3800 Omerton Road in Clearwater. And, of course, make sure it's a Gold and Diamond